emoji.
Yeah.
Let's eat.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the finale of Mixed Plate. We have had such an amazing season. I am so beyond excited to be here today. I feel very lucky. And guess why I feel very lucky? Because I'm here.
I am
an
here.
Amazing individual. I didn't get a chance to introduce you. You get to introduce yourself now.
I do? Oh, okay. Hi, I'm Gina. I'm so excited to be here. I was so very fortunate to have Andy on my show, and now it is my turn to repay the favor. I'm so happy to be here.
I'm very excited. I think we have a couple things going on, but
Yes.
Guess what? I have a very, very good-looking individual who's just joined us for our season finale. It is Jericho himself who's joined us for a very fantastic episode. How are you, sir?
Good to be back virtually, though. I'm sad I don't get to eat any of the food this time, so like, what's the point?
You could drive down here right now. Don't lie to me.
It would take,
The more the
it would
merrier.
take-
There's so much food.
Yeah, with traffic, it'd take like an hour, but I might do it. We'll see.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that. Hey, as long as you're not feeling overwhelmed, I'm happy you're coming through.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I know we're in for some good food. I'm excited but sad it's the finale, so I don't know what you guys are gonna cook yet. I don't want you to spoil it. I'll just watch along with everyone else.
Well, speaking of cooking, we're right before the Thanksgiving week coming up. You were one of the, I'd say, excited guests about coming on board. Have you remade any of the dishes that we went through, or no?
So my mom and dad texted me because they were watching the whole show, and they said that they wanted to take a crack at making the first dish we made, the dough, starts with
The
an
Spätzle.
S. Spätzle, there you go. And I was like, yeah, of course. The chicken and waffles we have not made yet, but that is next on the list. And no, for Thanksgiving specifically, though, I think that maybe that could be a good filler dish. I'm not gonna make the crab cakes. I think that's like a little too scary for me alone,
I think you're gonna do just fine, but you were a fantastic chef. You do have the title of Chef Tucker moving on right now. I think you've earned that.
I know.
And I think at the end of today,
I'm going to be a professional eater.
a professional eater.
Yeah, I'm not cooking anything today.
Oh, okay. I mean, I feel like you should cook a little something.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I've been thinking about this
I
for a
just
while.
want to know what this is.
That's a steal.
Okay.
His name is Phil.
Hi, Phil. I'm sorry I just grabbed you without
Now,
asking.
I gotta quickly just ask this question.
Yeah.
You remember me teaching you how to use this, and I remember
Yeah.
specifically telling you to have this in your kitchen. Did you get one,
Yeah.
or do I need to ship this stuff to your house? Because your waffle iron's
What?
on the way.
What? Yeah, no,
I said-
I totally meant to get one, and so I've done nothing that you have asked me to do. But the steel, I feel confident using it now. Like, I've been honing all of my knives way more, not using a steel, but I'm looking forward to getting one totally after this.
I'm very proud of you. I wonder, now that Thanksgiving's coming up next week, we're thinking about things that we're thankful for, right? That's what our
Yeah.
themes are.
Absolutely.
Right? Do you feel like you know all the things that you want to mention about what we're thankful for?
Oh, today or just for my whole life?
Let's go for the last year, because it's been a weird one.
Yes, I'm grateful for nesting in my home and all of the food that I have eaten.
You have great taste.
I do. I do. Thank
That's
you very
nice.
much. I'm grateful for Phil. Phil is good.
Yes.
Phil is good.
Now, Gina, you got the chance to host Good at Stuff.
I
which
did.
You were great at stuff, not just good at stuff.
Oh, thank you.
Talk to me about that experience and how it's been over the last, I think it was, 3 months ago, right? We
Yeah,
started that up?
a little bit. Yeah.
Goodness, things move so fast.
I know.
You got to introduce me to this show,
I
and I
did.
thought that was actually very sweet because you just welcomed me into the family. That was very nice. And like, what was that like?
Well, I've been a crafter, artist. I like making things with my hands, as we say on the show, my fingies, for my whole life. And I now am very grateful that I have a whole show where I get to bring on people and talk to them and hear their lives and hear their stories and see what they're passionate about and sort of get that side of them, see where they geek out, what they're excited about, what they love to collect or make themselves.
That's half the fun.
I love getting people on tangents about their passions. And so getting to send you off onto this show felt very appropriate because you get to talk to people about their love of food and their stories. And it felt right. So today feels right too.
Oh, it is only pure justice that you are here today joining us. And we're going to be, I guess, for the last several weeks now, we have had the experience of telling such wonderful stories. Tucker, you shared some amazing stories with us. The entire show has always been rooted. Mediocre? I cannot tie that word to you ever. We've had the chance to be able to tell stories about folks' culture, what they know, their journeys, and all the while being able to make amazing dishes. And even on the fly, I think we changed some things on the fly, which was actually pretty cool. I thought that was great. So, I guess I was getting to the original question of what are y'all making for your Thanksgiving meals? Because that's always that question of who's making what. And I've always been a bit curious about what we might be doing there.
Oh, would you like to go first?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I have a hot take. We were talking about this. Yeah, chat, what do you guys want to make? I had a hot take on this because we're doing Friendsgiving, where I'm not going to get the chance to spend time with my family, so we're going to stray away from the foods that I find boring, like turkey, and we're not going to get that made. I think it's the worst bird. So we're going to honey glaze some ham, but everybody's got to bring some stuff, and Andy knows that our friend group is very diverse, so we're going to have some Filipino food. We're gonna have pretty much everybody just try and make a little bit of something that they enjoy. So I'm looking forward to not eating turkey for a while. That's my Thanksgiving food goal.
You and I have had this debate about turkey several times now, and I just feel like I need to drag you. But my turkey doesn't taste like regular turkey. Like you've never had my turkey, and I just feel like if I give you turkey, I make turkey wings. So like fried turkey wings, all dark meat, baby.
Okay, yeah, I mean, that sounds incredible. And I will never say no to any Andy food, but yeah.
I mean, we have a pretty good friend group. Like, whenever I eat with Tucker and the crew, we eat so well. And whenever they don't get it right, oh my God. We are not
gonna pay.
On the side of your face?
Yeah. We're kind to the staff, and then we what's the word? Verbally burn the restaurant down. So I just want to be clear that we try our very best. But I just feel like we've always had great experiences, and now having this crossover between what we're doing now, it's wonderful. I'm thankful for this entire experience, and I'm thankful to just be here right now. Yeah. So I have to ask again because we got derailed. Yeah. Tell me what you're thankful for, Tucker. And you have to answer that because you totally dodged.
I did. I answered.
I'm just kidding.
I answered and then I deviated, which is why we got off track.
Yeah, she was just flowing the conversation. She answered. I answered. I haven't answered. I'm thankful for the ability to play video games every single day. I think that one's a given, and I sometimes take it for granted. But I do get to get up every day and play God of War or other nameless, non-sponsored video games that AAA titles that come out. So it's a lot of fun, and I definitely think that it's nice to be reminded that we have probably one of the better jobs in the world out there.
I mean, you've done an amazing job over the years and years I've met you. You were one of the first folks that launched Crown, if I'm not mistaken. And after a while, it just becomes this incredible group of folks who have gotten together over video games. No matter how well or poorly you play, we're here now because of games. You can't deny that, right? One way or another, and now we get to be here because of food. And I think those are those two constant truths that have never, ever been more true, that we can all get along as best you can through video games, but we all have a shared path through food.
Yeah, because if you don't eat, you die. So that is very important. So I agree that very shared. No, I get where you're coming from. It's right. I think that everybody can enjoy a good sit down and a good meal with family. Like you were saying that when we go to eat, we have good foods. Great food, great feast, but also very fulfilling, very of the heart, We got a good friend group, so it's it would not nearly be as fun if we didn't have the friends with us or if we didn't have the good food. So it's goes hand in hand, kind of.
Absolutely. Now, can I take that onto a T-shirt? If you don't eat, you die. That feels like that should be a brand slogan.
That's a good
or maybe
slogan.
A campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you don't eat, you die. Yeah, I like that. Eat to live. It's okay, but I want to have that aggression.
Yeah.
What do you think?
The aggression.
Yeah.
No, it should be in your face.
Yeah. You don't eat, you die, and just have Samuel Jackson staring you at the face. I like that.
Exactly.
Well, Tucker, I can't thank you enough for joining us today. I appreciate you calling in because it's always a pleasure to have your face on the show. Like I said, I know you can't come down here, but at any point in time, you know all of our kitchens are open to you, and eventually you're going to let me in your kitchen and make you that meal that I've always wanted to make you.
Hey,
you know what
it is. I know. I'm so excited, and the invitation remains open, by the way. But it's always good to stop by. I'm excited to see what you guys make this week. I know it's going to be good, and I will be jealous and probably eat some snacks while watching you guys.
Goddamn right you will. Appreciate that, man. You have a good night.
All right, take care.
Cheers.
Bye.
Now, it's interesting he said that because I won't lie to you. I have no idea what we're doing today.
No.
I have no plan.
Wait, you don't?
No, I'm usually prepping the menu.
Yeah.
We're usually talking about all these things. I've done all the work ahead of time. There's no ingredients in front of us.
No, we've just been dancing.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, we did a couple Tootsie Rolls back and forth.
Yeah,
We're
butterfly.
You today.
That's right. We are cooking for you today.
You making me food today?
Hey,
Not just me, the entire crew. The entire crew of Mixed Plate. We are all home cooks. We're all home chefs. You have done such a wonderful job this season, making so much great food. Oh my God, it's so crazy to see both of you together. That's why I feel like this is the best. This is the best. So we're gonna take this episode. We're doing a proper Crown Channel pre-Thanksgiving feast. Everybody, the entire crew brought stuff in, and over the next 2 hours, myself and some other crew members are going to share with you some of our recipes and tell a little bit of this team. By the way, hi, I'm not a rando. My name is Edward Diddy. I'm the showrunner here. I'm one of the showrunners here at Crown. I can't even say I created or helped create Mixed Plate because this crew created Mixed Plate. You created Mixed Plate. Like this is the team that puts all of this together, make the show happen every week. So we're gonna cook for you. And thankfully there's conveniently placed prep and ingredients right over here.
Oh my goodness. Gina, you came on a really good day.
I am on a good day.
So myself, Fab is one of our culinary producer, and Zach Malika. We're over the next 3 segments, we're gonna make a few dishes. At the same time, we're all really nervous because we're cooking for you. And so we're a little bit like, oh God, I hope Eddie likes it. So my dish is first because it is the fastest and I need to get back there and get back to work. But this can all be done in the first 15 minutes. So I think we can start.
Yeah? Okay, so I'm your sous chef and you get to just partake and tell us exactly what you like.
Pretty much,
Yes.
pretty much that.
All right, cool. I'm your whipping boy. What do you need?
Well, first thing I need is...
Wait, that's a job in the kitchen?
Yes, I won't actually...
What's the French term for that, right? Because plongere or
What's the
whipping
steak homie,
boy.
to be safe?
Okay, great. First thing I need is I'm gonna need that burner right here.
Okay.
We don't need the knife, so we can put the knife away.
All right, bye, Kiara.
You can tell. You can tell I'm a dad because I'm like, oh, a knife? No, get it away from the corner.
Okay.
We'll probably need a pan, a
closer
big
to
pan,
Gina.
A big pan or a pot?
pan, like that size or bigger, or yeah.
Let's get the stainless steel to get them fond. Some fond on.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We got a
Okay.
lot though. Okay. So we should probably see what we're doing.
Oh, I see what you did now.
You know what I'm saying? So we are gonna make steamed mussels with pancetta and apple cider.
Ooh,
Yes.
the cider side.
Cider,
okay.
cider, because normally when you do steamed clams, you do it with like a white wine.
Yeah.
But no, apple cider. This is something I love making. Thanksgiving coming up. Little known fact. Shellfish, mussels, clams, lobster were like basically the majority of the very first Thanksgiving.
How many people don't know that?
I don't know. I didn't know that until like 5 years ago. So, yeah, we're gonna start. First thing we're gonna need is we're gonna need the pancetta.
Okay. Let's grab that pancetta. Oh, there's pancetta over here.
Oh, hello.
Okay.
So we're gonna get this going, and you honestly, for cold pancetta, you actually don't need olive oil, correct?
That's correct. It all renders
It all renders
out,
the
and you
fat.
get to use that fat.
Yeah.
And it's all
It's
good.
probably not hot enough, but that's okay too, because this is just gonna like simmer out. Where am I going? What am I
Okay.
doing? You're good. Oh, I'm good.
Oh yeah, I need to
Okay.
move away
Sorry,
because
Zach.
you are a chef right now.
This is so weird. I just want to say this right now. This is so weird. This was a horrible idea. I don't know what.
You do look great on camera though.
No,
You're rocking it.
You're okay. So yeah, these are thick cut pancetta cut into like good sized lardons, just like right here. And honestly, we get to just chill now for a minute while that renders out. 'cause
What's
that is
a
the majority.
lardon?
A lardon is essentially a bit of a translation to a crisp of fat. So the idea is, you know how you have bacon, you get to chew that crisp bacon.
Love
Imagine
crispy
that, but more of a chewier kind of texture. When you have something like a lardon, you essentially take it to super, super crispy, and then when you add a liquid, like a bit of a broth for a mussel, for example,
Sure.
you're still biting into a nice salty pop between the dishes.
Like
So
a
it's
meat gusher.
Yep.
Meat gusher.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so much better than lardon.
That's
like, like pan lube and then meat gushers. Like, that's so much better.
Crispy fat is kind of just how I think of my personality. So,
Crispy fat.
Just a crispy fat. I'm just a crispy fat.
This is an episode full of t-shirts.
Yes. T-shirts?
Yeah.
Chat, which t-shirt would you like? Oh, God. I'm normally running all the smart-ass polls, by the way, so...
Yeah, he's the one who's
weird.
usually prompting us to say, hey, this is better than that. I've seen some pretty big slander in the polls in the time that I've been here, so I feel like, yeah. Now, by the way, if at any point in time you want to throw a poll up because you've just utilized some great words, just let people know.
All right.
Because your community's here too, yes?
Yes, they are. I see
Yeah?
them. My mom's also here.
Your mom's here?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Hi,
which-
Mom.
Oh, hi, Mama. Good to see you. My mom watches, but I don't know if she actually chats. And every now
my
and
mom's
again.
better at the internet than I am.
Really?
Yes.
Your mom
knows
is a great
this.
chatter.
Yeah.
Because
My
I'm good at
community
stuff. Yeah, her community
Yeah.
knows as well. I do want to say a little BTS of the show. One thing very early on when we developed the show, when we were putting together mood boards and putting ideas, you cannot smell what's in here, but we've done a lot of work of like trying to immerse you. So like, shout out to all of our crew, but our audio especially for really capturing the sound. We have mics like really here just to help capture what this smells like. And let me tell you folks, it smells, oh, you're over there. Let me tell you folks, it smells really, really good. Yeah, that smells so good.
Our audio is ridiculous.
We already did one. I did it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Meat gusher. I don't know what it was up against. It was a very long thing.
Meat gusher versus something that's not meat gusher.
Oh, perfect.
I like that.
Great.
Now, Chef Andy, correct me if I'm wrong. One thing I like to do when I render out my pancetta is that I want to make sure nothing's stacked on top of it, that everything is making contact with the pan, because you need that direct heat with the pan. You can't, if you had it like that, this poor little guy ain't gonna render out. He's not gonna get brown and delicious.
That
It's
is
just
right on the
gonna
money.
be- yeah.
You want every piece of surface area being able to coat the pan. And then what's most important about it is you're going to have hot spots on that pot several times. So when you have something tacked on top of it, the heat that escapes from that area essentially creates a cooler side of the pan.
Yep.
So essentially you're already seeing some hot spots here.
Yep.
And I try to teach a lot of our guests that if you recognize a hot spot, which you've done very well, move the pan around.
Oh, man overboard.
Man down.
I do that every time. I'm the worst. My wife hates how much food gets off the burner and into the grate, like underneath the grate. It's an obscene amount. It's not great. So we're gonna let this render out for about probably 2 more minutes, I'd say.
Okay.
And then what we're gonna do is I'll need like a slotted spoon.
Okay.
Because we're gonna scoop this out and set it aside.
Okay, so this is now my job. I got it.
Slotted spoon.
It's my job today. I get to get the stuff.
I don't have a job.
You get to just hang.
What's my title?
I don't know. I don't know how this.
Okay, everyone. But then I have to be cooking. You're whipping boy, and I'm. What am I?
Well,
Titles
see,
mean
in this
nothing.
situation, if I'm
Anarchy.
Comey, you're what I'd say the working executive chef, where you get to like slowly taste some things, maybe cut something, slap somebody, and walk away again. Don't slap us, but I do
would
want you to
never.
feel comfortable.
This is rendering out perfect. All this rendered out fat, by the way, we want to keep that in there.
Now show
We're
the
not going to
audience
drain it
that
out.
actually. They take a No, it's weird. You felt that.
Took a shot.
I don't feel that anymore.
I know. It's a whole
We have
thing.
so much in common.
Yes. No. Okay, who has chat?
Check it out.
Who do you think has fewer fingerprints, Gina or Andy?
It's already gone through the chat that I don't
already-
have them.
Yeah, that's another poll. Who's got
Wholesome-
fewer fingerprints?
Astrogale says you are a wholesome observer. That's
Yes.
your title.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
Okay, this feels pretty good.
I also saw morale manager.
Let's get these boys out because they're not going to make the cut.
No,
Okay.
they
Take
aren't.
this out.
They're gone.
Gina,
And-
move over here.
Okay,
I want
okay,
you to
okay.
stand next to this
Oh,
guy.
that looks good. That's what
Okay.
you're going for.
Okay.
And listen, it's totally okay
Yes.
if one side is crispier than the other, in my opinion. So fun story about this recipe. For the first 31 years of my life, I couldn't smell all that good. I had a deviated septum, I had polyps, I couldn't smell. So for me, a lot of my early flavors, a lot of my favorite foods were based purely on texture. So putting together, I like a good mix of crispy and crunchy, but also like creamy and soft.
Yes.
So when you steam mussels, those are really super soft if you do them right. If you get fresh, sustainable mussels and like, Jesus Christ, I'm the worst. So
Doing okay.
Wait, why is that
Whoa,
coming
whoa,
on?
ah!
why is that?
Hold on.
Why is that? Oh, okay, yep. The Zach box.
Got it.
He's licking his lips,
Exactly.
that's why. Zach has to fight for scraps
Yes,
here. And
he
a funny
really
story
does.
about Zach. He has a few dietary needs, and we try very hard to feed him.
And we're going to address that.
But we often miss the mark, and this is mostly because of me, because you have no idea how much butter I like to use, and then it kind of takes him out of the running. So, yeah.
No, but it's you guys can't see any of this, but a puppy is getting a treat.
Yeah. So that's about what you're looking for. Golden brown, delicious, about that size.
Okay.
Obviously, we've lost a lot of size for the render. We got all this goodness here.
Gina,
And that's
you are
great.
fully allowed to stand.
Yes.
Firstly, how are we on time?
Okay.
We're good.
We're doing great.
Garlic.
Okay, so you need garlic?
I need the garlic.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, and the green onions too. You know what? That's my bad.
Okay.
I forgot to chop the green onions. Actually,
It's okay.
I can do that.
That's
I just
why
need-
I'm here.
I can help.
I just need the whites of the green onion.
All right, so
And
the
I forgot
whites-
to upload the green onions in the menu graphic, so I'm just the worst.
I think,
Holy-
Ed, are you
Good.
learning just how much work is happening here?
I guess that's the thing. This is, the reason why we talked about what to do for the finale, and yes, it's Thanksgiving. Yes, we're making food for you. But honestly, this is my way of saying thank you to the crew for all the work that goes into this every show. Because it is such a team effort. Look at him go.
I know.
What the heck?
Oh my
man?
goodness.
Like, what the heck?
I also have to say, it took me. I took a sneaky bite.
Yeah, that's fine.
I had to actively
Put it
stop
down.
myself from
That's good.
swearing.
That's good.
Out loud.
Want to make sure we're not getting too much smoke, so I'm actually going to take this off the heat for a hot second and just kind of
That was so fast.
down.
Actually, that was really slow for me,
this
but I'm
over
trying
here.
to be careful. So I'm going to take care of this garlic. Guy, do you want sliced garlic or chopped garlic?
Sliced. I want thin slices. Does not need to be the Goodfellas slice.
you
can
were
be,
listening.
What's the method? Okay.
Just like that.
It's like that. I knew
like
that
that.
you gotta the garlic.
Indeed. So how many cloves?
So weird on this side. I can't. This is why I'm never on camera. I'm breaking my own rule to do it. I'm so.
Okay, that's all right.
Now let's take that off the heat.
camera.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's gonna burn.
Yeah.
Now how many cloves do you need?
Just like 2.
2 cloves?
Yeah, it's like
okay.
2.
All
Thin
right.
sliced. 2.
So-
Is there a little olive oil I can add to this, or grapeseed oil?
Yep.
Right there.
Actually,
Grapeseed
let's do
oil.
olive. Let's do olive.
Okay.
That'll help drop the smoke point just a little bit.
Oh yeah. Why is that?
Because you're adding like room temperature stuff to hot temperature stuff, and that'll help distribute. And you can already kind of see it cool down a little bit.
Yeah.
And this just has a little bit more fat content than the grapeseed oil, and that's nothing but fat. So it might as well do that. But as you can see, it's already like lowered the smoke emission right there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Also, you're being
Thank
loved right now by a whole.
I will think. Okay.
Yeah, people are loving it. Now
I don't have imposter
Accept
syndrome
it.
at all. Perfect. Drop it in.
Okay. let it
And then
sizzle.
the whites of the green onions.
Oh, sorry, I did.
Oh,
That's what
we
you did.
didn't.
Screw it, greens. Screw
Yep.
it, whatever. It's
Okay.
cooking. It's not supposed to be perfect. We're gonna just sear those off, and you can smell that already. Just saying that.
Very
Smell that
good.
already. Now,
Oh,
let's
I'm a vocal eater. Ooh, baby.
let's talk about muscles.
Yes.
If you Google the name Edward Doty, you're gonna get 2 things. In the second position, you're gonna get my IMDb page, and you're gonna learn all the episodes of Flavor of Love I cut.
This is also a flavor of love.
Hey, all right. Okay.
I made it work.
okay.
Gina, I'm so mad you're only here today.
The first position you're gonna get is the Pilgrim Edward Doty, and I am named after him. He is my ancestor. He came over on the Mayflower.
Wow.
He was a jerk historically. He was involved in the first duel. He was a jerk. But he was there at the first Thanksgiving, problematic as that is. But the cool thing about the original Thanksgiving, like I said, it was mostly shellfish. And in this day and age,
There he is.
yeah, he's look at him.
That
No
is
resemblance
weird.
whatsoever. No resemblance. But mussels specifically are so sustainable. They are actively clean the ocean. You can eat all of them, not feel guilty about it because they're a very sustainable food to eat. So let's get those mussels in.
Okay.
You want to get these to like just prior to golden brown because they're going to be in there for 3 minutes. We're also going to need a lid for this. At
They
some
got so
So they're
tiny.
straight on?
Straight on
Okay, so these already been cleaned.
and debearded.
Yes, indeed. So Chad, while we're getting the lid for this, I just
Yep.
need a lid.
But we're also going to
What you want to do is make sure, I use this as an example, the beards for your mussels are removed. And the beard is essentially some of the sediment that the mussel picks up while scraping the ocean floor. That's what we're talking about, clean, no beards. Excellent.
And if you're saying that, by the way, that clacking sound, that's the good stuff right there.
That's the good stuff.
I like that. And just go ahead and like a live mussel will be partially open. So they're gonna get to know each other and some of that immediate liquid is just gonna get into those little crevasses and you just wanna stir it around and now you wanna put a lid on it if possible.
Grab that pan up there.
Yeah, that's fine. Like just
Get a lid? Okay.
coming in hot?
No, use that for now.
Yeah. That's perfect, honestly.
Right? That's how you do it.
We're gonna let that go for about, we forgot cider. We forgot an ingredient.
Okay.
Again, traditionally you do this in white wine. I prefer a crisp apple cider. And you're gonna do about three-quarters, you're just gonna do a cup.
Half of 3/4 of a cup?
Yeah, save that for later.
Yeah.
And then, again, we're gonna mix this around.
Okay.
Go ahead and take a whiff of that.
Ooh, that's nice.
Ooh.
Right?
The garlic
The green
hits.
onion, the garlic, the cider.
Of course,
the
that's
fruitiness.
also crossover food. So if you do
Yep.
want to drink the cider with this dish, you just pour a cup of cider.
Also, shout out to our friends at Seattle Honeycrisp. Seattle Cider. Yeah, they are, as you know, Gina's show tapes up in Seattle.
Yes, it does.
And that has become like a second home, so I'm happy to use a local Seattle. Oh, that's beautiful.
Excellent.
A local
Ooh.
Seattle.
Okay.
Hi, pup.
Now, anybody who's cooked mussels before knows that this goes from 0 to 100 really, really quick. Because there's a very small amount of liquid in there. Those mussels were already opening up.
Yep.
So when you're cooking mussels, the idea is the moment you think that it's been over the top, you're probably too far gone. Now, when you're cooking mussels and choosing your liquids, and it depends on what you like the most, you want to make sure that you're using something that can last in the pan long enough for the mussels to cook, but most importantly, has depth of flavor.
Yep.
And that's the way to go. Therefore, the cider is perfect. And I can't take a sip of it right now, but I was like ready to just go for it.
We're not allowed to.
Normally I communicate to the crew, but we got about 4 minutes left on this dish. So 4 minutes
Okay,
until break. It's so weird.
It's so we're being on this side.
Hey, 4 minutes.
4 minutes.
All right. Okay.
Okay, so that's
So,
going to keep on going.
yeah.
I'd say you have another minute there.
I'd say about another minute too. They're already open. You want them when they're nice and soft. You don't want any chewiness. You want really them to feel like almost like meringue, right? Like a little bit of the ridge. The ridge can have some texture, but the
Okay.
belly of the mussel should be like paper. It should just be like just going right through it. You want me right here, don't you, Zach?
Now tell us.
This is what we discuss in our postmortem after every show. So is getting people to stand
I'll
on
just
point.
stay in my sneaky little
No,
middle.
you're good
You're
here.
a spy.
But if you would,
Yeah.
I think Gina would appreciate
Yes.
this. What are the next
Yeah.
steps from start to finish, and
Yeah.
then what do you need? I want to make sure
We're gonna
as
take
Sue,
this
you've
out.
got what you need.
We're gonna take the mussels are gonna be done in like 30 seconds. After that, we're gonna make a sauce based off the rendered fat. The miroir, or the liquor of the mussel, which is the liquid inside of the mussel, that's mixed in and congealed with that. So we're gonna thicken it up a bit. We're also gonna reduce down some of the alcohol in the cider, get that fully out of there. And then we're gonna add some herbs. So I think right about now, 3, 2,
Excuse me?
1. That's a reveal. That's pretty close. I'd say, yeah, let's do about,
baby.
let's do like 15 seconds more.
Yeah? No?
Yeah, we just want to run on that reveal again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take two. Here
What
we
I
go.
love is this is all the stuff you're hearing that I have to hear in my ear and through death stares behind all the cameras. It's do you ever get used to that? Of like,
Having a person in your head.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
no.
No, but I love it.
Hold on, you didn't count us in. Right?
Coming in 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bam.
My wife and my son are now posting in chat. Hey, buddy, good to see you.
Guys. No, I love it. I have a little friend that tells me how the show's going.
Yeah, we're gonna reduce this down because that's too hard of a boil.
Okay.
For at this stage. So now what we're gonna do, I need that big bowl, and we're gonna scoop with a slotted spoon. Super important
got
because you
it.
don't want a big pool.
Yeah,
You're
this
so
whole
good at anticipating needs.
This is what a good
It's
Sue
almost
needs
as if
to
you
do.
worked in the kitchen for a long time. We're working at a, like
Since he was what,
high-end
14
restaurant.
maybe?
I know, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna get those out, and those are just gonna hang out. And you don't need to put it on ice to overcook. The bowl, if you're using the same bowl, is cold enough.
It is the
to
same
prevent
bowl.
overcooking, and that's okay. It's not like chicken where you have to use different vessels for raw and cooked. You can use the same vessels. You don't have to worry about bacteria or anything like that, like you would with chicken. And don't get too much of the garlic or the scallions out. If they're in that's great. You want to leave a little bit of that in there though. Now, the next thing we're gonna need is our creme fraiche and our mascarpone cheese.
Okay.
Bam.
Creme
And I just need a
fraiche.
spoon, and we're just gonna eyeball this.
Very good. I'm going to give you a quick fork. It's actually easy to spoon
That's fine.
this out.
Yes,
there
it is.
you go.
Creme fraiche is fancy sour cheese or sour cream, and mascarpone cheese is fancy butter. Frankly, it's more like got more in common with butter than it does like
Really?
cheese.
Yes,
Like
it
this is
does.
like dessert cheese. Like this is like you could have this with like chocolate, and you'd be
Yeah.
So about a tablespoon or a tablespoon and a half of each, and we're just going to let this break down and simmer. I'm gonna need a third of that pancetta back.
Okay.
So we're just gonna put about a third of this back in, and you know,
hand's safe. Yeah, you're good.
yeah, it's fine. I washed. So about that much. Did I really slip? My wife is probably recognizing why the kitchen's always messy. So we're gonna let that go. We're gonna turn the heat back up, and we're gonna bring this to just before a simmer. We're gonna break this down.
Munch.
Herbs.
Okay.
Tarragon.
Tarragon.
I'm gonna dump it right in.
All of it?
Whole thing.
Really? So really quick, make sure that you use your fingers to separate herbs. You don't want clumps, because even those clumps can glue themselves together.
This size bubble is perfect, by the way. We're gonna just control the heat a little bit. You want that, just a little kind of effervescent oil.
This is my favorite step.
Time.
I love this.
There's
the whole
never-
thing?
Yeah. Maybe not the whole thing, maybe about half that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Marjoram or tarragon, I don't think you can ever do
Gina
too much.
earned chef status for
I
today.
know,
Yeah. So good. Okay, one more.
right? One more.
Yeah, a little
That's
bit,
perfect.
just a little bit.
Yep, that's perfect right there. Great.
Boom.
Now, crunchy bread.
Crunchy
Do we need bread right now?
You know we don't need it, but
Yeah?
it's just nice.
I mean, do you want-
It's nice to have. This is almost done. This is almost ready to go.
Okay, now before
So-
you do,
Yes.
this is always the stage that you want to
Yes,
taste.
yes.
Check your seasoning.
Okay.
And I use metal spoons because it's a better way to kind of hit the flavor without any interference, personally. Makes you blow on that. I got you.
Cranberry bread.
Oh, thank you, Luca.
Quite crunchy sourdough.
Thank you.
This came with bread. I love that.
Now, is that good?
Yeah.
That good?
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
Chef, please. I'm terrified of your judgment. No feelings in his finger. He just put his finger in a hot pan.
That's really right on.
You like that?
Yes,
Oh,
it doesn't
good.
need anything right now.
Jesus Christ, thank you. I'm like, add acid. No, you don't need
No,
it.
you're solid.
And guess what we're gonna do? I'm gonna lift this pan up. I'm gonna turn this burner off. We're gonna get that burner out of here.
Okay.
We're gonna put that bowl right there.
Burn her out.
Burn her out. Got it.
I'm gonna need top down in a second here.
We got it.
Beautiful. That's perfect, actually, yeah. We're just gonna pour.
Ooh, daddy.
Now, rest of the pancetta, please. If you would, sir.
Would you kind? Oh, I'm.
Let's do it
Gina,
together. How
yeah?
are we doing this?
All right, hand in,
Oh
and then just
Yep.
my gosh.
all that greasy.
All the meat
fatty-
gushers. Yes.
I'm not saying you have to throw that rendered fat in the bowl on
We
there.
do.
I'm not saying you do. I am saying, however, you don't want to be
I'm
a flavor
saying
coward.
we do. Look at this. Oh.
Oh my god.
Now, what you're going to want to do, this is how you do it. This is what I usually do. Because the side boys tend to be like the most naked here. And you're just going to scoop.
Yeah.
Oh, he's doing it. He's doing it.
We're PG-13 rated, so I'm going to
That reaction was fantastic.
Please, please.
13, we get
We-
2 F-bombs a show.
One F on the show.
We get one F-bomb that's usually belongs to the guest or
Yeah.
myself.
And it's usually on food reaction, so save that for
do?
them.
You own the F-bomb.
Aw,
Please, the anticipation is
thanks.
killing me. I need to know if this is okay. I need to know if my life has
Okay,
meaning.
okay.
go for it.
Does your life have meaning?
Drastic, I know, but
Okay, I'm gonna. Yep.
He's
I'm
oh,
gonna.
and I got a nice saucy one.
do whatever you want.
Okay.
Okay.
Esme, if you want to make sure you get some garlic in that bite.
Oh, I want some of the sauce.
Oh, somebody else rated us.
Garlic. Who's ever in the rated us? Who rated?
I don't know. But thank you. We love you.
One at a time on those bite reactions.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
Step out
okay,
of frame.
Gina, as
Okay.
the guest,
No, you
please.
first. You first, because
Me.
he'll explode if he
Okay,
doesn't
here
get
we
it
go.
rated.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, where? I'm here? Okay. Eddie, that came together perfectly.
Oh,
Okay.
you're very kind.
Okay. Okay. Well done, sir. Anyone who knows I don't lie about it, I will tell you.
It's true. It's true.
Well done.
I'm so glad I'm not
Okay.
cooking.
Oh, wait.
Okay. Okay.
Now go
oh,
really
it's
slow.
me. Hello over there. Go slow.
Slower.
That is
Clip
the best.
that. Clip that. Clip that.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Awesome.
Ladies, gentlemen, this has been absolutely wonderful.
We're not done with the show. We're not wrapping
no,
out.
no, it's our first segment. Eddie, you have been an absolute joy.
Listen.
And you know, you're a power chef. You were just going.
here.
Like, get over here.
Thank you. Very kind of you. Very kind of you.
This
Listen.
is the first time I've eaten your food.
We've known each other like 7 years or something like that. Yeah, that's crazy. We gotta change that. Listen, before I leave, I just want to say we got more great dishes. This is romper room compared to like what's coming up next. I'm just eternally thankful to you for hosting the show. Like seriously, there was a vision that I knew could happen, and you've been able to do it. So I'm just really grateful for you being on here. Really grateful for you. Super excited for Good Stuff Season 2. Between the two of you, I think we've created a really cool space on Tuesday. So I just want to say thank you on behalf of everybody, on behalf of Crown.
Love you. What I tell you is compliment city when this man is in town.
That is true. That is
I'm
true.
trying to receive. This means the world.
You're the best.
I'm gonna
You're
get
the
back
best.
and tell you about our giveaway, which I know I need, which I forgot to enter, so I'm gonna do that.
We have a
now.
giveaway I
So,
just
yeah,
learned about.
yeah.
Bye, bud.
So, totally.
This is the chaos that happens when we're just going for it. But right now, folks, this has been a wonderful experience. Gina, you are free to keep on eating.
Thank
as the guest here.
you.
But we are going to be getting ready for our next dish in a little bit. One of our very, very hardworking showrunners, Fab, is going to be coming on and making. I guess I'm about to learn what she's going to make. She's really moved back here. Jesus. All right. So we're in good shape. We're going to queue up that mix, that giveaway right now. But in order to. We'll come back from break? Okay, we'll do it when we come back from break, but for folks who want to enter it, it's exclamation mixed plate. So when you get the chance, enter when you can. We'll see you in just a minute, folks. We're going to take a short break to clean up, and we're going to find out what's happening next. And hopefully these are still left over after Gina's had her way with them.
Nope.
We'll be right back, folks.
Hi everybody, it's Malika, your culinary producer, and while you're all entering that giveaway, remember, exclamation point mixed plate, I want to tell you about some cool stuff happening on the Crown Channel this week. Tomorrow, Fight Night is back in your life. Chelsea and Action Jackson welcome John Salmon, who'll be playing some Overwatch 2. That's going to be tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific time, right here on the Crown Channel. And when we come back, our culinary producer, Fab, will join Andy and Gina. See ya in a few.
A new evil is rising.
We're out of time. Our light is fading. What are we to do?
The only thing we can do.
Stand and fight.
The Rings of Power, now streaming. Only on Prime Video.
Thanks for joining us today, everybody. Really appreciate you being here. Remember to use exclamation point mix plate to enter the giveaway in the chat room. You have to be active to win. If you're not active, you can't win. You know, it's a free thing. You do it. You're only hurting yourself by not being active in the chat room, speaking up. So get in there and do it. We got Fob coming up next. Don't go anywhere. And then Malika and I will be coming up after that. And then we have the entire crew has brought dishes. You already saw Lucas's bread, though, star of the show. You saw Lucas's bread. It had a very quick appearance. Very quick appearance. Lucas's bread came in there. Don't go anywhere, everybody. We're going to be right back in just a second. All right, live on you in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our next segment on Mixed Plate. If you're just joining us, we are here, I guess, in a what I call a potluck. Everyone's cooking for Andy and Gina episode. Gina is our guest today, who has just been living the best life right now.
Best guest ever.
I know, you just get to eat.
I do. I get to
this
relax.
is, beyond the shadow of a doubt, the least amount of work a guest has ever had to do.
This is the least amount of work I've ever had. I'm having a great day.
Now, our next guest has been somebody you've probably seen working like a ninja back here, who usually does our resets, cleans everything.
You got the smooth.
Fab. And I want to say Fabiana.
It's Fabienne.
Fabienne.
Yes.
Okay, I want to make sure I got that right.
But everyone call me Fab. That's
Yeah?
totally easy, and I am fabulous.
Now, no lie, since the day I met you, I've actually been calling you fabulous.
No,
Just over and over
Bless.
again. Now, before we get started, because I know this is a special dish to you, tell the folks a little bit more about yourself.
Okay, so I'm from San Francisco, born and raised. And I don't know what else to say about that.
You have a life.
I have a
You're
life.
human
Pretty
being.
great. So Thanksgiving was like really big deal in my house. Like my mom pulled out all the nice ware and set the table and had multi-course dinners and stuff. So this dish is kind of hilarious because it's a mix of like the clam chowder in a bread bowl, but it's in a pumpkin instead. So it's very, very fun. And
Now,
very
we don't
different.
cook in pumpkins enough.
No, we don't, and it's cute. Like it's like talking to like living your cottagecore dream. You have your little pumpkin. You're like, ooh, anyway.
I for this.
So that's what we're doing.
You're down for this?
Yeah.
Yes.
So let's get started. So obviously you're gonna need a pumpkin.
Okay, this is where you
Yes.
tell me what to
Yeah,
do.
so
you tell me what to do.
These are the pumpkins.
Okay.
They're already carved because they take forever to carve. But yeah, you carve them just like you do a jack-o'-lantern. You got your little hole and
Now
stuff.
we have a winter pumpkin and a sweet pumpkin.
Yeah,
Sugar
so
pumpkin?
this one's a sugar pumpkin. Like typically you use them for like pumpkin pies. I like the taste of them better than most pumpkins. This one I thought was a sugar pumpkin when I bought it, but it's clearly very, very different. So we'll see how that goes. That's our chaos factor in here. Yeah, so once you have them carved and all this, we're gonna put them in the oven.
Okay, so we're gonna roast it.
Yeah,
I'll take
just
care of
to
this.
kind of start the roasting process because it's gonna take a little bit to cook those guys.
Now, while I'm doing this, Gina, there's
Yeah.
a giveaway, and now as the new chef, you get to talk
I will
about
help. Hi, everybody. There's a giveaway. I don't know which that camera. Hi. No, wait. I don't know. There's moving happening. It's there. Hi. There's a giveaway happening, everybody. It's going to be an herb garden, and not just any old herb garden, but an indoor herb garden. Yes, so if you have, for all of those beautiful there it is, right on screen. So if you want to make some thyme or some rosemary or mint and have it all that beautiful freshness inside your home, green in your house makes you happier, scientifically proven. So right now, all you have to do to enter to win is use the exclamation point mix plate, am I right?
Yes, indeed.
Nailing it. See, I didn't lose anything. I still got it, everybody. Use that exclamation point mix plate right now for your chance to win. You must be 18 years or older and living in the United States to be eligible. We're so sorry, we love you all, but that is the rules of the game, so start spamming it right now.
Get in that.
And make sure you have your whispers open.
Whispers
Whispers
open,
open.
yes,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
how we
the
tell
winners
you.
will be whispered to by the end of the show, probably, because we love you and we want you to get your prizes. So have your whispers open, everybody.
Excellent.
All right.
Alrighty.
So now
step
step one, pumpkins in the thing.
Yes.
Step two would be to chop our onions. But magic of television, our onions are already chopped. Look at that, boom. And we're gonna saute them. We're gonna start essentially the broth and the chowder part of
Very
this.
good. Now,
Okay.
what kind of oil do you prefer? Ooh,
This
I hit
is a
nerve.
decision. What do you think?
I actually prefer grapeseed to take away as much flavor from the oil unless I need it.
All right, we're doing that. So
Okay.
let's grapeseed. this
Grapeseed
baby.
oil, indeed. Go right ahead.
Do I just spray it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a sprayer.
So,
Yeah.
so this is going to be
This is.
a clam chowder in a pumpkin.
It's going to be a clam chowder, but we have other seafood because here's the other part of this story. This dish actually comes from Halloween one year because my mom likes to throw parties, and we had a Halloween party.
Okay.
And like Halloween parties, you make your stupid Halloween-esque food, like pig in a blanket, and you use a nail or like an almond as the nail or whatever. But my mom is not basic; like she doesn't want to do that. So
my mom is not basic.
No mommy blogger.
Yeah.
Food
And
here.
my mom
No
wants to.
jumpsuits.
My mom wants to show up when there's a party and
Okay.
there's food. Like she wants to be like, I had the best.
Yo, your mom is the right kind of animal.
My mom is the best person ever. I'm not gonna lie. So she was having a really hard time figuring out what the hell to do, and we had pumpkins because it was Halloween, and we had Chinese food like a couple days before, and it was a lot of seafood, so like octopus and like a bunch of like stuff that you normally don't see like in food. Okay, and just so you know, we're braising these onions. We're getting them nice and caramelized and crispy because we're gonna start making the stuff. But anyway, so she was like, you know what? I'm gonna throw all the leftovers in a pumpkin and bake it. And it was the most delicious thing ever. It looked like a Cthulhian horror because of all the tentacles and stuff in it. And it was the best dish at that party. And it was so good that my mom made it for Thanksgiving, and it kind of became a thing where we would make it for Thanksgiving. So, yeah.
That sounds nice.
It's very, very sweet, very cute. All right, so now that these are nice and caramelized, you see
Yes,
they're getting
I
all,
do.
all
I smell.
yummy. Yummy.
Now, Fab, before you
Yes.
get to the next step, tell us exactly what you need to do, and I want to make sure
All right.
we kind of follow your lead. Remember,
So,
I'm your whipping boy
yes.
today.
So we are nice and caramelized. We're nice and caramely in there with our onions. So now we're gonna add the broth. So I made fish broth today. I put it in the kettle. Like,
You just had it
So
ready?
smart.
Look at me. And then
What if I made tea?
it's gonna be
This is gonna be a really interesting
yummy
dish.
tea. And then if you could grab, there's cream in the fridge.
Yeah.
Watch your
There should
buns.
be little
My
bags in
buns.
there. We're gonna start adding this.
Okay.
You're gonna want to add like 2 cups, and then you're supposed to add like 2 pints of cream, but we can probably like eyeball it.
Now you said 2 cups of broth, and 2 pints of cream.
And 2 pints of cream.
Now this is 1 pint right here.
So there is a second guy in
I see
there,
one, but okay.
Second. I will
Watch
get
yourself.
out of
there's
the
a second
way.
little guy.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Now, so we got creamy goodness right
yes.
here. Now I got them both open for you. What is
yeah.
gonna happen after you add the cream?
So after we add the cream, then we're gonna let it cook for a little bit, and then we're going to emulsify it. We got a brand new emulsifier thing
so
for the,
all right,
for the
chat.
game.
While they're getting ready this is one of my favorite toys.
I love these things.
Listen, an immersion blender is something every single kitchen needs. Instead of adding hot broths and other pieces to your blenders and kind of getting it everywhere, this does all the work for you.
So
it's
good.
such a hack. And when you see how fast you can work this into your recipes, right?
Yes,
like,
I've
oh my
always
God.
wanted one.
Makes dressings. I'm not even sponsored by these folks. This is from Vitamix, like seriously. I'm gonna plug this in.
Yes, please.
Now, I'm
my job.
now watching you cook and you have to multitask. Does mom and your family ever participate in like cooking live, or is it always about the party? It sounds like you both entertain often.
My mom loves entertaining, and she loves cooking.
There you go.
And she loves cooking. I don't know.
Hi.
I don't know. She loves cooking, and she loves entertaining. So our kitchen back home is like a big. It's like in the living room, like in the dining room. So like when you're everyone's over drinking and having a blast, like you're also in the kitchen kind of situation.
Yep.
So it's like it's a time at my
Yeah.
house. Yeah, and I think my mom wasn't home a lot when I was a kid. So when she had those chances to like be home, she took full advantage.
Sure.
Yeah. She was really present at the time.
Yeah.
So how much did you think you learned when it came to cooking from mom versus experimenting yourself now? Because I mean, you've been watching a lot of food, you've done a lot of the prep work I've asked you to do. How much would you say you've learned from one side of your life versus the professional side?
I've learned more about cooking.
No,
on
no,
this show.
I'm doing a fake mic.
Oh. I learned more about cooking on this job than probably ever. My mom again loved cooking, and like that was her thing, and like you were not in the kitchen when she cooked.
So she was a
This
silent
was her
warrior.
time.
Yes.
Yeah, so it was like it was a thing. But yeah, so
Speak directly into the
but yeah, so yeah, definitely like when I moved out of my house, and then like this show is probably like the most formal cooking training I've ever had in my life.
Okay, so that means we don't get to stop. You have to keep on going.
Perfect.
That's what I'm
Now,
hearing. Is that what you're hearing?
absolutely.
Right
Yeah.
on.
Yes.
Now, I want to get this ready. I
Oh, yeah.
obviously want to get a step ahead. What
Yes.
else are you going to need after you're blending?
Okay.
I see a lot of seafood
There's
here.
a lot of seafood. So while we're emulsifying, if you want to cut the octopus, because I have no idea how to do that.
So you want me to cut the
I
octopus?
don't know how you want it. I love leggies. Leggies are the best. So I recommend keeping. Look at those guys. They're so cute.
My brother.
Zoom in on this one right here.
Look at those guys.
Look
They're
at
so
that
cute.
little, look at that little guy.
Little guy.
My
Go to
little
3.
brother.
Bud.
Go
my
to
little-
3.
There.
There we
Look
go.
at that
Yeah.
bud. Look at that bud. He's so cute.
When
He's got
my-
little feetsies.
Yeah.
When my little brother was a tiny wee baby, he took one home because he thought it was a pet.
That's so adorable.
Yeah, he was
Oh.
Like a
No, like it was cooked.
Okay.
Like it was cooked, but it still was whole. And he was like,
Oh.
"Oh, it's a pet."
Did
We
you like
kept it.
see it getting cooked on like the
No.
grill? Okay.
No.
Now, you had mentioned that you wanted to know how I wanted it. This is your dish.
Okay.
So you tell me how you'd like it.
I like leggies. So
Okay.
as much leggies as possible.
Okay. Now, do you want them to take one bite, or should I go half so you
Oh,
can
yeah,
still
no, that's
have
good. You
legs?
got-
right
yeah,
here?
yeah.
Excellent. Okay.
Look,
So.
we got to get the Cthulhian horror.
Oh yes,
back in the
and
day.
for the heads, do you want me to? I'm just gonna quickly remove this. For the heads, do you want me to do rings or tubes?
What's the difference? I thought they were the same.
So this is the rings,
Okay.
right? And then there's some brains there.
Like
and then if you said
calamari rings.
yeah, and if you said tubes, I would just like thinly slice them. Does that make sense?
Let's do rings.
Yeah. Okay.
Cthulhian
Rings.
horror seems ringies.
Yeah, rings.
Okay.
I'm on team ring.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna keep on cutting, and after this, it sounds like
All
you
right.
have more steps for us.
Yeah, so we need to emulsify this baby to get those onions all going in there. And then once this is emulsified, we can like add thyme and all that jazz.
Okay.
I feel like this shouldn't be hot when I do this.
Oh no, it should be. Now, really quick though, if you wouldn't mind, make sure that the cord is facing you because that's kind of an indicator of where the blades are going to be spinning. Start at the lowest speed always and keep it flush to the bottom. Gina, would you mind giving her an extra hand? Just like
Absolutely.
There you go. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I was.
This is where mistakes happen. No.
No.
You can just hold right down here. Just make sure it's stable because that has a bit of kick as a Vitamix. There. You feel that pull, right? The suction comes in. So yeah.
The chat said, do not mock the sea beast or something like that.
Yes.
I saw it very briefly.
So good.
So I think we all have mentioned Lovecraftian horror at one point in time on this show. Now I'm hearing some of the hobbies that you haven't mentioned, Fab. So
Oh man.
I gotta ask, when you're not here on the show, what are you doing in your free time?
I mean, I play a lot of video games.
Yeah,
I grew up
buddy.
playing video games like most of us of this age range. I also I do LARP.
You LARP?
Yes.
Okay.
So live action role play, if anyone on the internet doesn't know what it is. There's many different genres, but obviously the most popular is the fantasy. You have a foam sword and you're dressed up like an elf and you're running around in the woods and you're smacking each other with foam swords and throwing beanbags at each other, saying fireball. It's very good. It's very
I love that. I love every moment of that.
So yeah, that's
wonderful.
one of my many hobbies. Yeah. I have
Well
a lot
said.
of weird hobbies.
Okay.
I'm very hobbyist. Probably have too many.
Are my questions making you nervous?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm
Okay.
just trying to
Blend?
blend. I think this is good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean it's just onion, right? We're just
Yeah?
getting
As
the
long as you don't
onion
feel any chunks, you're in
there.
good
Oh
shape.
no, those are chunks.
Yes, indeed. That's what you're aiming for. Now, really quick for the
Yeah,
sake of the
yeah, yeah,
recipe,
yeah.
we're going to be cutting this up, and then what do you want me to do to the shrimp? Should I do anything else?
I mean, nah. Just throw it in there.
Okay.
If it was my mom, she'd be like, nah, just throw it in.
This is very
Throw it
rustic.
in. Oh yeah, it's so rustic.
Now,
The
Gina,
most.
question
Yep,
for you when it
yep.
comes to seafood.
Yep.
What
I like
is what I'd say your most adventurous seafood adventures you've taken? There's some folks who've eaten some crazy items, but you're somebody who I know respects food at a level that
Yes.
many do not. So I'd love to
Okay.
know a little bit more about that.
That's interesting. So I have only sort of joined the food adventure, joined the conversation, as it were, semi-recently, the last few years. And so as far as seafood, I haven't had anything too adventurous, honestly. I did get to go to Japan, and I wanted to eat literally everything, but I didn't get to, and it was the saddest thing that's ever happened. So I wouldn't say I've gotten to eat very much adventurous things, just like good quality ingredients.
Well said.
Which is like new, and a good new experience. I wanted to eat the best basics.
Gotcha.
Like we were discussing before, my favorite meal I've ever had was the perfectly prepared vegetables.
Yeah.
And that was
yeah.
the entire
A
meal.
good veggie is like boss.
It's just the best.
So now that we've emulsified it, I'm gonna season it.
Okay.
Let it kind of boil up a little. So I'm throwing in a bay leaf, because you gotta throw in a bay leaf.
Now you're going to use salt in this seasoning, is that right?
I mean, we can.
Would you mind grabbing Fab the salt on this side?
Oh, because you want to do the Andy pinch? Is
No,
that
you're gonna do your pinch.
The Fab pinch?
The Fab
I
pinch.
have little fingers.
You know what?
Okay.
This is like a Thanksgiving family recipe. I feel like Bob's Family's Kitchen is pretty chill.
Yeah, it sounds chill, right? Because I've heard, a little bit of that. Right, yeah.
That's the
I mean,
best way.
my brother's cooked with me a few times, and I'm so hyper specific. Oh, it's a bit of a
This is
brain
little
that's left
brains.
over.
Okay, I figured some of them had brains because they were like a little full. And I was like,
This is pure preference, and if you guys,
wiggling like
I'm
an
just
egg
gonna
yolk.
put
Oh,
this
yeah.
here in front of the chat. You can see that,
Look at
right?
some brainies.
Now, I am team clean this out, but if you'd like to, you can technically eat this if you want to.
Should that be the most adventurous thing I've eaten?
It could
Do
be
you
if
want
you
to
like
say
it.
that again? We were chasing you, so.
Oh, sorry. I'm just going to. Let's go to 3. Yeah.
All
right.
Go back. Scoot back.
Scoot back.
They have a top down. They have a top down.
Yeah. There we go. I'm squeezing.
Have you ever
I'm
eaten
squeezing.
a squid
Raw
or
octopus?
octopus
Yeah, it's
brain?
usually lemon, salt, and tequila. And yeah, we're in good shape. But yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, that's what it's like.
I think we got most of that here.
Should we put a little Andy pinch of salt and do a shooter?
You gonna do a shooter?
You want to do a shooter with me?
Was the only brand I
This will
found.
be, dang it. Well, and then I'll do it.
Okay, you're gonna do it.
This will be my most adventurous thing.
You're sure.
I don't know, Andy. I'll do it. Anything.
Yes.
Ready to go.
Why are you making me question
We
myself?
watched Gina eat an entire spoonful of
And it was
hot.
her choice.
Okay, you're gonna do it.
Asking for an
Okay.
Andy pinch.
What did I
Okay.
eat a spoonful of?
Well, really quick. All right, first you're gonna do an Andy pinch of salt. I'm going to ask you to do that over this bowl so we don't add the other pieces. Okay. That's a Gina pinch.
That's a me pinch.
A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Okay. Now, I'm gonna let you grab from the base.
Okay.
Okay. Essentially, eat it like an oyster.
Sorry, I'm gonna.
Yep.
Okay.
And it's literally imbibe the whole thing.
Slurp and
Oh, I'm gonna
break.
eat the whole thing.
Whole thing. Yep.
Slurp and break.
Go.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
trust
Oh my god.
me?
Oh my god. Absolutely not.
Delish.
Okay, wait. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. You're good. I'm
Pat
here.
me on the back.
I'm with you. Hey. I'm with you. My hands
ready.
are wet.
It just kind of tastes like a chewy golf ball.
A chewy golf ball?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Have you swallowed yet?
No.
Do you want to swallow?
No.
You can come on
And that's not a good meat gusher. Not a good meat gusher. No.
But you joined us, right? You were there with us.
See, this is the thing. I will always try it. That is my thing. I will
You'll
always
always
try
try.
it. And even if I know I don't like a certain ingredient, if I'm like, oh, I don't like eel or I don't like this, I will always try it again from someone else because I don't want to deprive a chef of being able to present an ingredient to me a different way.
Well said.
I also abide by those rules.
Yeah.
Like you never know. What's the worst that could happen? I guess you could get sick, but that's not even that bad.
No.
Or you found a really delicious new food.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, Fab, you have been peeling thyme very
Yeah.
carefully, mind you.
I'm trying to get I didn't prep this part.
Well, while you weren't looking, I actually have thyme over here.
Bless you.
Again, I'm trying to be a good sous chef. Now,
Bless
what
you.
are your next steps here? I want to make sure.
Okay, so now that this is,
My mouth is done.
Would you like a drink of water?
And, I mean, honestly, it tastes good now that it's not actively a texture in my mouth.
Okay.
Now it just tastes yummy food.
You got there. You got there. Now, I have a ton of seafood that we're about to cook in.
Yeah.
Now, what's
Throw
going to
it in.
happen is it sounds like you're throwing all the seafood in.
Heck yes.
And then you're going to season it after. Is that right?
well,
you've seasoned it
I've
up.
seasoned it now. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I
okay.
put the bay leaf in. I put the thyme in. I put some coriander in.
Ooh,
I mean, if
okay.
there's anything else that you feel, this is where you. What do you say? This is where you get to add what you like into the thing.
Well, if that's the case,
Yes.
I'm going
Who
to
loves
let you.
you?
They really do love me or tolerate me.
No, we love you. We love
I will
you.
let you do the honors and add the seafood. You're going to be adding this all in. Just make sure you don't splash. So be very careful.
Okay.
And would you prefer a glove or you want to go raw hands? It's up to you. It's really preference.
Crew, you're gonna be eating this.
It's cooking, so you're
How
okay.
about I take the fork?
Okay, so yeah, you're in
Yeah.
good shape. As long as it doesn't splash, you're good. So
Yeah,
add
yeah,
that
yeah,
seafood in.
Okay.
And I'm going to very, very...
Textures are oh yeah, so yeah, some people don't like textures. I get that. Seafood's one of those things where the textures can be a little too much for people.
Okay.
But I love texture. I also grew up in a place with amazing food in general, so I love texture.
Now, is it okay if I add salt?
Please.
Yes? Okay.
Nailed it.
And then the Andy pinch of salt.
Okay.
We're not doing that today.
It's
we're not going down
it's
that
a
road.
fistful. It's not even.
I'm into that.
Yeah.
I'm a salty gal.
Keep going. You can just all the seafood's going in, so you can
go.
go
Let's
for
go,
it.
baby.
Now, Fab,
Okay.
this is
Yeah.
a soup. Is that going to thicken up in the oven?
Yeah, so we're gonna bake it, and it should get rid of some of the moisture, and also, start to thicken up. It's not like a traditional clam chowder, like in having the potatoes and all that stuff in it, because the pumpkin is now the potato.
I see.
So-
the starch from the pumpkin comes into the stew.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if that's the case, that's going to bake for quite a bit of time.
Yes.
So we're gonna get in there and
Yeah.
handful and then be dramatic about it.
Scoop with me.
Scoop with you?
Yes.
Oh goodness, team scoop.
Yeah.
Are you ready? I'm gonna scoop into your hand.
Yep.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, okay, together,
Okay,
together, and gentle.
Just don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself. Please don't hurt yourself.
We're good.
That's the liability waiting out.
Okay, I'm gonna put this in
Yeah.
your hand now. There we go. Okay, and then in. And then I guess, are we gonna scoop together again on
Yes.
the tentacles? Okay, and then.
Little leggies. Oh, look at those sweet
Together.
babies. Oh, look at those sweet babies. Oh, yeah.
This is so beautiful.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby.
That might have been the most intimate thing I've ever done in the kitchen.
I told you. We're on a food date today.
Yes.
We're
So
having
good.
a
Look
great
at all the
time.
little tentacles already like
Whoa.
curling. Oh, that's beautiful.
They
Look at that guy.
immediately got angry and excited.
Yeah.
Now, may I? I think you should go one more pinch of coriander.
One
there.
more? Like an
Yeah.
Andy pinch?
No, your pinch for sure. That's gonna be very fragrant in time. Yeah, and get all up in there. There you go. Nice. And I just wanted to taste it, but over time, that kind of soup just gets stronger and stronger
Right,
and stronger
yeah.
as it cooks.
Now, what was that? What
That
was
was-
that?
Coriander?
Coriander.
Give that a sniff.
Ooh.
Or wait, that might be sage. Yeah, that's totally sage.
That is sage.
That's fine. This is the coriander.
Do you want
I
coriander?
don't. I put some in. Should I put more?
I didn't know. I just didn't taste the seasoning that you put in there, so I figured, oh, you need to add more.
Probably. Well, that's okay. Now we're a little
I
sagey.
wouldn't
It's
have
fine.
known. It's like, yeah, coriander. Yum.
In culinary school, we were required to do blind testings and sniffs. So after a while,
Failed this one.
well, I didn't even check it. I just took your word for it. I was like, cool. Now, really quick question: you're gonna cook this until boiling?
Yeah, you should like kind of get it hot, but at the end of the day, it's going in the pumpkin in the oven. So, and we're cooking that for 45 minutes. So like, we're gonna be good.
Okay.
We're gonna be good. So we should probably get to that. I haven't even been checking time. I don't know if I'm even close to. I'm probably.
You're doing great. You're
Okay,
doing
so
fantastic.
It's time. It is
Okay.
time.
So I'm gonna
It's let's get these babies out of the oven.
watch out. I'm gonna.
Yep.
Too much, Malika, and I can.
Oh, okay. I mean, what?
Final segment's flexible.
Oh,
Now-
it's hot. Okay.
Ooh, are you okay?
Yeah, it's hot.
You need a hand?
No, I'm good. I got it.
You
We're
swear?
good. We're fine. Yeah, we're fine. We're all fine here. How are
You guys
you?
having a good time? Hey. Whoa.
Being such a family.
You switched on
Heads
me.
up. I'm
Behind you, behind you. We're gonna put these guys. You can hear them.
Okay.
They're sizzling.
Everyone was like, "Yours is gonna be really fast," and I was like, "I'm gonna kill time."
Now all we need
right.
is a ladle to be able to put
Yeah.
this in.
So
Is that
right? One
right?
down there.
Okay.
Yes.
I know I have ladle. So.
Just kidding. We
Oh,
got one
there we
now.
go.
Here we are.
Okay,
Here we are.
so if
All
you would
right.
kindly,
Heck
very
yeah.
gently,
Yes.
you want me to hold the pumpkin or?
The pumpkins are hot, so don't
Oh,
do that.
they are? Wait.
Yeah, because they've been in the oven.
I'm just saying, it's not that hot.
Liabilities. I'm gonna say be careful.
Wait a second.
And let's not.
Sure.
Actually,
Yeah?
let's turn
Yeah.
this
Okay,
off.
yeah,
Like
it's
I
gone.
think you won
I'm
the
safe.
polls earlier. That's
Yeah.
correct.
Okay.
Okay.
His are more dead than mine.
Oh,
for
hold
sure.
on.
Yeah,
Now,
that-
very,
that
very
guy outta here.
carefully.
Very good.
So you're going to ladle in the seafood.
Yeah.
Do you want to go seafood heavy in each
I
bowl?
think so.
Yeah?
Like I think we should. Like
Okay.
we're here for the little meatsies.
Yeah, buddy. The meat.
buddy.
Ooh.
Yeah, buddy.
Like that. I'm gonna put that closer so you can do
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Now, by the way, the last thing before we go, because we're about to head to a break, should we cover the pumpkins while it's roasting in the oven?
Probably.
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay.
Objection, leading the witness.
I just didn't know. No, okay.
I mean, yeah, I
full
think so.
transparency. I've never seen this recipe before.
Look,
I've
I
never
haven't
cooked
done
in a
this in
pumpkin.
years. So there's also a point where I'm going, I think my mom would cover it. She'd be like, they're pumpkins. Like, they're really cute. We should cover it. That's not how my mom talks, by the way.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm very sure. Yeah, I think we'd probably want to cover them.
Okay.
Kind of get them all, nice and emulsified in the ness of pumpkin. I don't.
You're doing so well.
So good. I'm the best at this, baby.
Now, it seems like we have extra broth left over.
Oh,
Do
yeah.
you have a recommendation about what to do with that as well? Should we thicken it? What should we do with it? Or do you usually just make more soup?
Oh yeah, I just make more. If
Or
it
do you just
doesn't
find
make it,
another
if it
pumpkin?
doesn't make it, yeah, if it doesn't make it into the pumpkin, then it's just non-pumpkined.
Non-pumpkin.
soup.
Okay.
But
that works.
For this, it's all going in there.
Yeah? And did you get it all?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Fill with this baby.
Okay. You just let us know when I'm at your leisure at this point.
I mean, I'm just.
Ooh, you got it?
That's why I can't
Okay.
have nice things.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're looking good, and
I
you got a
mean,
nice bay leaf in there.
Yeah,
Awesome.
bay leaf,
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Yeah.
Got most of it. Yes, Kaiju. I know I spilled. Now
The
you're
puppy's
like,
here.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna have the best time, bud.
So-
yeah, let's put that guy. Oh, it might barely fit because it cooked.
Oh,
Oh.
There you go.
There it
There you go.
is.
There you go. There you go.
yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Sealed
yeah,
pumpkin, and then you're going in next.
Boop, boop. I don't know. Probably something like
Yeah.
that. That looks sealed.
So I feel like
Awesome.
I'm excited to eat this because now we get to scrape pumpkin.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's kind of the point is like now when we eat it, you're like scraping the side of the pumpkin too,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and like getting like that chunk of
And that's
pumpkin.
your carb
That's
from
your-
the
Yeah, exactly.
Sick.
Chunk
Okay.
of pumpkin.
Chunk of pumpkin. So let's put that baby in the oven, and then by the time we can be at the table to eat, we'll have more.
Okay. Your sous chef shall handle this. You guys get to close out this segment.
Oh, wait. We're gonna be back. Look, we're going to break.
We're going to break.
We're going to break in just a minute, like right now, because we gotta clean up and we're gonna keep smelling food.
Oh, we probably do.
Have a giveaway?
Are we giving away the emulsifier?
We're doing the crackers.
At the top of this, what? Crackers? Crackers?
Seafood
Jack, what are you saying?
Yeah, hey, stick around because we're gonna be giving away crackers. So you don't want to miss that.
Don't
Come
miss
back.
it.
Crackers, everybody. Come back.
Bye.
My turn. Hey everybody, I'm gonna tell you about that giveaway because I'm really excited. We are giving away a set of seafood tools to pick and crack your crab, your lobster, your shellfish. All right, it's gonna be amazing. And I picked this because they also help reseed oyster beds in the ocean. So it's a really cool brand and it's a beautiful, beautiful set. Maybe somebody can bring it down so we can show it off. And also before we go to our final dish, I want to let you know that Spotlight is back this Thursday on the Crown Channel with even more emerging news streamers. John Sandman is joined by guest host Luke AFK as they shine the spotlight on Savix and Annie Fuchsia. It's going to be this Thursday at 4 p.m. Pacific time right here on the Crown Channel. When we come back, Zach and I are going to jump in there with Andy and Gina. That's right, 4 people, 1 kitchen, in the most amazing show you've ever watched. I'm just saying that right now. See you in a few. Bye.
I am the myth. I am the glory you seek. I am the island. And the island is me. I am the rage, the destruction. I am Eternum. And Eternum is me.
Hello,
Hi,
everyone. There's so many people here.
Too many cooks.
Too many.
You know, I've always heard that term, too many cooks in the kitchen.
Now
I've
you feel
always
it.
No. I've always
feel
just
it?
said if you're not cooking, that's when there's too many folks. There's more than enough space.
You mean what I've been doing this whole time?
Supervising. You're doing great.
Okay.
So
Hello,
we are back
everyone.
at the very, very next segment of our show. For the folks who didn't quite understand our last giveaway, they are lobster car crackers.
Yeah,
for the folks who
let's
were
show
there.
it up.
Could you-
Let's
could you
show it
bring that
up.
over?
Zach, you have a job.
Yes,
Come on.
I thought they were oyster crackers, which I
They
love
are.
oyster crackers. Like my partner
They
loves
crack
oyster crackers.
oysters.
But yes, crackers for lobsters for really large spiny crab.
Look at this wonderful styrofoam packaging.
You're failing. Here we go.
Yeah, you guys are killing it right now.
I
really
mean,
love
this
it.
is like premium hardware for the kitchen.
It is premium, and honestly, this is actually great for langoustines as well because it has like a softer edge. So if you do want to be careful about how you crack these, you have a bit of an adjustment bend for these things. So it's like you can crack gently without cutting through the flesh. So now that you know,
Not saltines.
This is a velveteen box. I just want to point this out if you want to pet.
The packaging is immaculate.
Yes, it is
Unbelievable packaging.
That's good.
Yes,
Get active in the chat. Exclamation point mixed plate.
Yes,
That's
indeed.
how you win. We got a show to do.
So what are we making today?
Well, my name is Malika. I'm a game designer, made in Thailand, raised in Florida, and I have a game for you all to play.
Wait, we're playing a game. I thought we were doing it.
No, you move this over. We're gonna be playing a game.
Forgets the food immediately.
I would like to say I too am also here.
So tonight
You and me, man.
we're making a beef masman curry, which is a really exciting dish.
Choked on my own spit. I got so excited.
Would you like a glass of water?
No, I'm okay.
Okay. And I'm excited about this dish because it's a symphony not only for your mouth and stomach, but for your nose.
Okay.
So
Yes.
this is our game we're gonna play. All
You
types.
sound like Jigsaw.
So we are making masman curry, and I do
We
want to
are.
say, because we were talking a little bit before the show about like mixed plate. What are we doing? What's our story here? And you know, we are a mixed race couple, and we have very different opinions on food. I like all of Malika's food. She likes a quarter of mine. That's our big difference in opinions. And the one thing that I can usually get away with is cooking meat. Malika lets me cook meat. That's the only thing I'm allowed to cook. So I've smoked some chuck roast that we're gonna put in the massaman curry. I did all that yesterday. That was a 14-hour day yesterday.
You had a
to get the meat
14-hour smoke.
a 14-hour smoke
On chuck
that I'll
roast.
walk through when we get to that step.
Okay.
But we thought it'd be a great way to kind of bring our two styles of cooking together for the show. So we have created this dish specifically for this show. This is the first time we've ever tried making it, first time it'll ever be eaten. So it might not work. This could be an absolute disaster.
Wow. So we
First
have
time.
R&D happening
We have
live on
R&D
Mixed
this
Plate.
in the spirit of the show. We are mixing our two styles of cooking and where we come from for you guys. We wanted to cook for you too.
Yeah,
That's very kind of you.
Everyone else here
happy.
can
It's
get
like
lost.
this is your kitchen or something. None of you matter. Sorry.
So I think it's also a great dish for the holidays because you might recognize some of these spices.
Okay.
So
You might.
Gina.
Here's the game.
Here's the game.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I'm on the other end of that
Here,
spectrum.
this is a little easier. What?
Okay.
Oh, yes,
Let's start.
easier.
Clove.
Yeah. Ding 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 ding.
I used to poke these into oranges and we hang them around Christmas time. It's
Yes,
yummy.
indeed.
Yum yum yum.
Okay.
And then, do you know what this is?
It's a nut.
Yes.
Is it nutmeg?
Yeah.
Oh,
All
thank
right.
gosh.
2 out of 2.
I
2
did
out
it,
of
Joey.
2.
Haha.
Fun fact
Okay.
about nutmeg, it was actually used as a form of lethal injection. Move on.
No way.
What's
Hold
this,
on.
Andy?
Hold on. This is a great derail. This is a great derail. Elaborate. You can't just drop that little nugget and then walk away.
I have to let
this
Jack.
Drop the nuggets, Andy.
I'm not. I really shouldn't. But essentially, there is a certain amount of nutmeg that is considered to be lethal when injected into the veins. And with that
Well,
being
good to know.
said,
Nobody here Nobody
quick.
inject this into your veins, all right?
Okay,
Safety
okay.
hazard on set.
And there's several foods out there that can be considered to be lethal
Oh.
or poisonous in certain doses. Many of them are root vegetables, like taro is one of those foods you should be careful with. So some folks don't know that, but certain mushrooms, for example, when mixed with vodka, can kill you. So
Wait, only when mixed with vodka?
quite literally vodka, not joking.
Wait, who figured this out?
All right, make me
Well,
shot.
not around to tell the story
Look at this way, chat, go do your Googling and you're gonna get really freaked out very quickly.
so
The game
interesting.
continues.
The game
Okay,
continues.
okay. All right, you know this one.
Cinnamon.
Right? Yes, ding, ding, ding. 3 out of 3.
Wow, you kind of can't.
All right, now it's getting a little bit more.
Oh yeah, no. The rest of these, I'm gonna be.
Not pumpkin spice latte, right? Quite.
Mhm.
So, what about this guy?
I have fennel.
Looks like
it looks like fennel,
smells like. Chef,
but what is this?
chat room.
Fennel. Well, if it helps,
Yeah.
put a little bit on your tongue. And you're gonna be like, I know.
Like
Is
exactly.
that against the rules? Or
Like
is that
one,
okay?
you can spit it
No,
right.
that you go ahead.
Okay.
Because tasting is like multiple senses. What's it taste like to you?
Curry.
Maybe like licorice,
Oh.
right? When it comes to the nose.
Not for me.
No,
No.
No, you're
No.
you're wrong.
I'm wrong. Oh wait,
I don't taste licorice.
what do we have here?
I can smell it now that you've like crunched
Did it,
it in
yeah.
your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
It's cumin.
This is cumin and not.
Cumin seeds.
Not fennel seeds.
I don't think I've ever
Cumin seeds.
eaten cumin while knowing it's
was
cumin.
cumin,
Yeah.
right.
Because I'm like, this
So
tastes like
Malika,
curry
before
to
you
me.
pick it up next time, make sure to give it a good point
Yes.
and allow the camera to follow
Okay,
you
chat
so they can
room.
see it.
This is cumin.
You're invited to
All right.
also play the game.
This is the next
This
one.
is
chat.
the next one.
This is the next one.
All right.
Gina's got to get it or she's kicked off the show. Let's
All
go.
right, here we go. This one's
You
for
guys
me.
better cheat
Hold on,
for me
ready?
and chat.
Smell this now. A little bit more pungent. Gina, where is your nose?
What am I supposed to?
Does this smell stronger now?
Than that?
Yeah. No, it's the same one. I just crushed it.
Oh no! But I wasn't tasting licorice, so that was why.
No. I was
confused.
wanting to see if it was more pungent.
Oh
for
yeah,
you.
yeah,
Okay.
no.
There you
Yeah.
go.
All right, what do we got here?
What do
What
you
do we
got?
got? Chat room.
This is very fun.
Okay.
Somebody's got in the chat room.
They did peppercorn.
Did you bite it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love peppercorn.
These are white peppercorns.
I love peppercorn.
Yeah.
I was gonna say peppercorn. I love peppercorn.
Now, I
can
don't
eat
know
this.
this answer.
It's not gonna kill me, right?
It's not going to kill you. I don't know this answer, but white peppercorns versus black peppercorns.
All right, let's keep it moving. We got the
we're
next
moving.
one,
Okay.
chat.
Oh my
You can
gosh.
see here. What do we
I
got?
love raw pepper.
What do we got? All right, let's do it.
This isn't the first time it's made an appearance. This
You've got 5
episode.
seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2,
Oh,
1,
that
go.
tastes like soap. I don't know.
Okay. Very close. Very close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just used it in the last dish. Starts with the C.
What? Cardamom.
No.
No.
It
Chat help
is.
you. Let chat help you.
Ah, look at that.
Coriander.
Yes. And then finally.
All right, chat. Last one. Last one, chat, right here.
This
All right,
one
get
is-
your guesses in.
this
I have a
is
lot
the
of flavors in my
challenging
mouth
one.
right now.
All right,
the
you're gonna
challenging
ignore
one.
that comment and say 5, 4,
Why are you biting
3.
them all?
Ooh, that's a cool flavor.
All right, what is it? What do you got?
This is the one that is gonna probably stop everybody. So
I have no
Well,
idea.
don't let them hang on it too long. We got to keep moving.
this
Oh, well, smell it
is
now.
No idea.
the Thai variety of cardamom.
It smells clean. Give us
Yep.
I crushed it.
Again,
Like that is a
kind of
very
So to me, it smells like dessert time.
dessert time.
Dessert time. So with all these ingredients, but especially the cardamom, the cinnamon, the nutmeg, these are your classic Persian spices. But the shallots, the garlic, the lemongrass, you are allowed to have this now.
Thank you.
Do you want to just like crush this real quick? Just give it a, all right, now give it a sniff. Lemongrass.
You can hit that a lot harder.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, you can. When it comes to
And then-
lemongrass, when I mean it, sound check really quick. Now smell.
Now smell it. And then
That's
with this. Oh, that's tamarind.
Oh, that smells good. You like, this became a whiptail.
Yes.
When it
It
comes to
could be a weapon.
lemongrass, when
So
you really
this-
want that smell.
This is
it's
our
like-
curry.
So this is our curry.
The whipping boy.
Hey, give that a sniff.
And then when you toast all these,
Yes.
and then grind them up with a mortar and pestle, this is what you get.
Ooh.
Now, did you add shrimp paste to this?
I did add
So
shrimp
there's going to be
paste.
shrimp paste in there as well,
Okay.
which is going to very strong flavor.
Okay.
Very strong.
So
flavor.
we have
yes,
so
it's in my
much
mouth.
aroma, so much flavor going
Yeah.
on, and all of this is going into your dish.
Yes.
So you guys are coming hard.
Yeah.
We're coming hard.
Okay.
I heard it.
We're PG-13. Okay, we're
Do you
doing
not
great.
remember when I said meat gusher?
There were worse things said. Eddie, am I considered a guest today?
Yes. You're not working.
Alright, cool.
I got my one if I need it. I got my one. I'm
Yep.
holding it. I'm
Okay.
holding it.
So
Oh.
it looks like Malika is getting to work right now. So
Okay.
Malika, what is going
Yeah.
on, and what should we be doing next?
So all you have to do is just take what I call the head of the coconut cream or the coconut milk. This is the fat part
Yeah.
that kind of floats to the top. So you
Yes.
see how nice and thick that is?
Ooh.
Yummy.
And you want to heat it up, but not till it breaks. So when it breaks, that's when the coconut oil and the
Yeah.
other solids have really separated. You can, was there water in this?
No.
Okay, felt like there was water in
Do
here.
you need water?
No, we do not want water.
Got
And
it.
then, can I get a spoon, Zach?
Which one?
I can get it.
Eating spoon or a tasting spoon?
Oh, we just got
mixing
it.
spoon.
We got it.
Oh,
We
little
just-
Cicchetti spoon.
Yeah, this is actually a little espresso spoon. Yeah.
Aww.
So you want to heat this up. You see how it's kind of bubbling here, and
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
now
Hit it,
I'm gonna
yeah.
take like all this curry paste.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Oh boy.
We're just waiting for this to like heat. I don't know.
So would you say
Gotta
you're
wait.
tempering the coconut fat with the curry paste?
We're sautéing.
You're sautéing with it.
Sautéing. And so this is where I don't have the French training knowledge, but I have like the Thai vocabulary. So the whole time I'm like, how do you say in English, you know? And it's, Thai chefs would say, saute this until it's fragrant.
Gotcha. Okay.
So what I love about Thai cooking is it's really smell based. So it's not like saute this for 3 to 4 minutes. It's saute this till it
It's
smells
like smoking
good.
meat.
Right, I hate when
Give
recipes tell me the time because it's like even though I write it in a recipe, I'm lying to you. I have no idea how much time it takes.
I learned the hard way yesterday that you cannot just guess how long it's going to take to cook 5 pounds of meat. You might think 7 hours based on past experience at 225, but instead it takes 14, and you're up all night working on it. I'm not bitter about it. I'm excited to eat.
You seem
was so
like you're a
cranky.
little
I was
bit
pretty cranky.
jaded.
I was pretty cranky.
Now, Malik, should we be doing anything else? Are we
Yes.
prepping anything else?
So after this step, this comes together
Oh,
pretty
sweet
quick,
Jesus.
right?
Hold on, everybody take a minute. Come on in.
When that hits,
So remember, it's a symphony for your nose.
You can smell that over
What
here.
does that smell like?
Oh, sweet.
That is a good way to season your house. Oh my God.
Yes, you can season your house. And to me, this is the holidays, you know?
Yum.
Cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, and you know, a bunch of other stuff. Asia, like me.
Yum.
And basically what I like to do is then I just dump all my ingredients. So the must-haves for massaman curry, potatoes,
Potatoes.
onions, peanuts, and your protein. So I already cut my potatoes. So Gina, if you want
Yes.
to just add these, just take them by the handful.
Okay,
We
all of
don't
them?
need we don't need the water, and you could just dump them
Okay.
right in this pot.
Should I cut some garlic?
I will not need the garlic. I was just showing you what went in the curry
good.
paste.
Okay,
This is
good.
already all done.
Good,
And you
okay.
know what? If you're in a hurry at home, you can buy pre-made Thai curry paste. So all that hard work, all that spice game that we just did,
oh man, that
we're
smell.
we're out of fuel.
Oh,
Out of fuel. Need another
Once-
fuel, please? Fuel, please?
can I have a fuel,
We're out of
please?
fuel.
Fuel.
Let me get that.
It's hot.
No, it's not.
And
Nice. Look at this
Very good.
team.
Yes, teamwork. And
Yeah.
as you can see, I'm like coating the potatoes in that like good stuff.
Oh yeah, look at that
Good
beautiful
stuff.
top down. Oh,
I brought the good stuff for Miss Good at Stuff. So
now,
here we
Malik, a
go.
question for you.
Yeah?
I am an impatient person, and I'm
Yes.
just looking at curried potatoes right now.
Yeah.
Is there a world where I could make curried potatoes and just like roast them like this?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah?
And like, forget just like that curry powder mix. Like, go all in. buy, like, this is the pre-made stuff, and we're giving this a whole set of these away later. So you could just mix this with your potatoes, add your salt, because there's no seassoning.
Wait, where's the?
Gotta start moving a little quick.
Okay.
You're under time, Malika.
Cool.
You gotta go.
Yes.
Well,
Nice.
if we could, why don't you not quarter the onions, but how about 12 pieces? What would you call that in your, how do you say?
Wait, you want a shallot or an onion? You want an onion.
I want an
And you
onion.
want it in 12 pieces?
Yes.
So geometry. Okay. And you want skins off.
This is a
right?
test.
Skins off.
Okay.
Yes.
So
It's a test, Andy.
let's see here. And
And then, because all you really have to do after this, add the onions, is add the meat. Why don't
Add
you
the
tell
meat.
them about the
Would
meat?
you like me to get the meat ready?
I'd like you to get that meat ready.
So I'll need some space, and we're a little low on space right now. So
Yes.
What do you mean?
This really does feel like Thanksgiving cooking right now because
Yeah.
like we're so shoulder to shoulder
Yeah.
and like bumping a little bit,
Yeah.
but no
I'm
one
gonna-
stabs
I'm
one
gonna
another.
end up doing it right. I'm gonna put
Yeah?
this down
Okay.
right here.
Okay.
Give you half a
You want to
cutting board.
switch? I'll go on the
Switch.
other side.
Switch seats.
Beep, 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 beep.
Okay, so I'm gonna talk you through this, and unfortunately, this meat has been kind of being warmed up all day, so it's probably gotten a little dry compared to what I like it.
Okay.
Ideally, you want to be taking the meat out of the smoker right before you put it in the curry, after you let it rest for an hour. But I'll give you a very quick kind of like lesson on how we did this. This is a chuck roast. Typically, when you're doing roasts, you want to go for the cheaper meat. Palm sugar is not right here.
Nope.
Nope.
That's
Palm sugar.
palm
This is the
sugar.
palm sugar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Show the camera really quick palm sugar because that's cool. Look at that.
That's not right here.
Oh, sorry, over here. Sorry.
I
All
thought our crew would
Palm
catch
sugar. There we go. Check that out.
Yeah.
That's so neat. They look little cookies.
So,
Okay.
chuck roast is a good one for shredded meat, and I wanted to do shredded because in my mind I was like, I really want to mix shredded with massaman curry because it'll absorb all that wonderful flavor of the curry because that Malika makes is so good. But I wanted to complement. I want to
Okay, I'll take care of
complement.
that.
Yeah.
So
Take 5 of those
we did
and
chuck
crush
roast.
Okay.
We let
Like
it
sugar
brine overnight a couple days ago using salt just to bring out all of that awesome moisture. And then we're gonna put it in at 225, and usually it's about an hour per pound.
May I?
Yes, you may. Yes, you may. And I did a rub that was basically very similar to the curry. We're using coriander, cardamom, white pepper, staying away from any things I would typically use for barbecue, just to help it kind of merge with the dish. We let that go for it cooked for about 12 hours, and I just sprayed with orange juice to kind of keep it moist while it's
Really?
cooking. Yeah.
Okay.
And after about 12 hours, and we reach around 175 degrees internally, take it out, I put it in the pan, and in the pan I've got potatoes, onions, lemongrass kind of cut whole, carrots, all that to just kind of like soak into the flavor there. And then I put orange juice and coconut milk underneath, and then covered it back up, put it back in, and cooked it to 200 degrees for a couple more hours. And then you're gonna pull it out, let it rest for about an hour before you pull it apart. Now, ideally, that's when you would put it in the curry, boom, ready to go. This has sat for a while, so it's gonna be a little drier than it was last night, but hopefully putting it in the curry will help kind of bring out some of that tenderness again. Like the curry we've had sitting cooking all day in the slow crock pot with the meat, that'll probably be a lot more buttery. Could you taste the lemongrass in
The
that?
lemongrass is still there. All the spices have come through. It's still fatty and actually still
Yeah.
pretty rich. I know you've probably been tasting, but I can't help but just say this one note. This dish is pure effing love. Like everything. There's so much creativity and flavor and like absolute dedication to the craft
And
in every
games,
bit.
spice games.
And spice games. Like, and the dish is totally mind games. Like, you guys cannot smell what's happening right here, but if you can assume just by judging all the flavors that we've had in the curry and what's just been enveloped over here, enough said. Honestly, absolutely fantastic.
My goal is that some of that smoke comes out in the curry. I used mesquite wood. Typically, when you're doing like a long chuck roast, you're gonna want to use oak because you don't want the smoke to overpower because it's cooking for so long. But knowing we were gonna be putting this in a curry and we were gonna allow it to kind of get a little moist, wanted to use something that was a little stronger
compete with the cinnamon and the nutmeg.
Right, so it's
and the
a little,
cumin.
but already just sitting all day and kind of its own juices. The smoke's kind of dialed down a little bit.
Okay.
So I'm excited to see if the one we've had cooking all day retains some of that smoky flavor.
Okay.
Outside of just the wonderful bark pieces that are just the best.
Thank you for being so thorough about this, because this is something I guarantee most of this chat hasn't seen. Jericho says this is fantastic to look at, which is great. So, and you know, he knows how to eat.
He
So
needs
yeah,
to
I trust
come
that.
back. We have some
He was welcome
wardrobe.
to come
Yeah.
this
Yes, yes.
Start
Jericho,
driving. The
come
food will
back.
still be here.
Yeah,
Get
it's
in the
true. You'll
car.
be all right. You'll be all right.
Of course, now it's 5:30. It'll take you 2 hours.
All right, so we're about to finish this up.
wanna put this in?
Okay.
This is just time, T-I-M-E.
Okay.
You go ahead,
Do you want some
add
gloves?
the meat.
Would you like some gloves?
Let's get some gloves and I'll start putting the meat in.
Put the
Oh,
meat.
I got it. Here,
But
here you go.
All
Wes,
Thai food
you want a little-
has
you want a little bit of that?
4 notes.
Yeah?
Okay.
Sweet,
Anybody else want to hit
sour,
this meat before we put it in the curry?
spicy, and salty.
Oh my God.
So this is what I've kind of given you.
Yes.
Sweet, sour, salty.
Got it.
So I want you to taste this once he puts the meat in to kind of like get a feel of where we're starting.
That symphony first.
Yeah, and then using your own, and you can be generous about it, like a handful.
Okay.
And then balance out that sweet, sour, salty.
Okay.
Have
What
you
do I
had
use?
Thai curry before?
I have. I love Thai curry.
So let's put
I
the meat
love
in.
Thai curry.
All right, guys, bring the meat.
All right, I'm gonna hold. You're gonna push. Go ahead.
And then I get to taste.
Slow down. Hey, we got time. Yeah.
No, we don't. I
got
want to
some
put
red-
it. I want to eat it.
We got,
Well, I almost got you.
we still got some red meat down here at the bottom. Which
Yeah,
is
buddy.
Amazing.
You can still taste. No one's gonna know.
It's really hot. I'm gonna switch and let Andy's burned and dead hands do the rest.
Understood. Okay. And then just pull. Don't pull
Yeah,
the
try not
lemongrass.
to, try to just get the meat.
Okay.
None of the
gonna
stuff
let
that cooked
chat
with
see
it.
The lemongrass smells wonderful, but
Now, should I be
it's a little
shredding?
woody.
Yeah, it's woody for sure.
Okay. And then just gonna put that there. And then.
And anything that's left in here, don't worry about it. We can pick it out with a fork and just eat it like like it's candy.
Chef scraps. Yeah, buddy. And let's watch out for woodiness. More woodiness. There we go. Now, you've given me a few new ideas when it comes to lemongrass, sir, so I'm so happy you guys shared this with me. And now curry is being made this weekend.
Isn't it amazing how much the lemongrass comes out in the smoke?
I mean, it adds so
surprised
much
me.
to it, right?
It surprised the crap out of me.
Yeah, some folks, if you're still new to the cooking world, lemongrass is one of those underappreciated, I guess want to call it, spices or additions. But honestly,
herb.
Yeah, herb.
Malika, finishing touches.
Okay.
Lemongrass ice cream sorbet. You can make lemongrass aiolis. There's a lot you can do with it.
It makes me think of Thailand and my wife, so I love it.
Aww.
It was everywhere in Thailand.
Why don't we taste
Yeah.
like kind of right now where it's at? Because
Okay.
there's a lot of flavor we just inherited from the meat.
Yeah.
And then the curry paste, but it doesn't have that seasoning. It doesn't have that salt,
Yep.
sweet, sour.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
I also,
Definitely.
you helped me crush this palm sugar.
It's so good. I was eating it.
How
delicious.
How would you describe this?
To me, it tastes like if sugar and ginger candy had like a little
baby?
cookie baby. Yeah.
All right, keep it moving. Let's go.
So I want you to add the
Okay.
palm sugar straight to the pot. Okay. There you go.
And then
Keep
fold from
stirring.
the bottom up?
Yep. And also, we're gonna have to. You know what? I think you can add all of what's
All of
left.
it?
Yes, all of it. Go ahead.
And what's that there?
Fish sauce.
Fish sauce.
Just
Fish
the whole thing.
sauce.
Wow.
My God.
I've never used that much fish sauce in anything.
Boy, spend some time in this house.
Remember the Andy pinch?
Yeah?
This is the Andy.
There you go.
Yes.
Okay.
Malika replaces
And
Andy
then
Pinch with fish sauce.
I think you could probably use all of this too.
Okay.
But you can try it first so you know what you're getting into. That's not sweet tamarind, it's sour tamarind.
Oh my gosh.
Is that hitting the side of your
all
mouth?
of it. Put all of it in there.
The whole thing.
Put the
That
whole
tastes
thing.
so good.
All of it.
Ooh, you got,
What
he's
is it?
flashing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My mouth is has so many flavors in it right now.
And then,
oh my gosh.
So, and I will say for the people reading the menu on the top, we could not find sour oranges in Los Angeles, so Malika replaced sour orange with sour tamarind.
But that's also very traditional too, is tamarind.
Peanuts.
So real quick, do you guys like crunchy peanuts or do you like boiled?
Crunchy.
So we will leave that.
Okay.
So to finish it,
Well, that
though-
being said, though, I think it should be a mix because you want to cook that peanut flavor
put half
into
of
the
it.
curry.
Okay. Let's.
For Masaman.
This is the next test.
Gina, you're
Visual
doing
measuring.
fantastic, by the
There
way. You are
go.
such a good Sue.
And then finally, for that color, let's throw on a few cilantro leaves right on top.
Okay.
We have our cilantro over to the side.
1 second.
And then here you go.
So we have cilantro leaves.
Mhm.
Talk to me. How much do you want here?
Enough to look pretty.
I'm not really good at pretty.
Okay.
And should they be whole?
Yeah, I think
Yeah?
we could just kind of, you know.
Oh, okay.
I'll
Everybody-
help with the pretty.
everybody get a
We're
handful.
rustic about it.
Yeah, get in here. Everybody get a
And
handful.
you know, like the French cooking, we don't use the stems. Thai
Absolutely.
people are not like that. So we just go in there as long
I
as
heard a little shade in that. I
did,
heard a
yeah.
little shade.
as long as
everyone's
nobody's
hands on the
flossing their
pot.
teeth with the stems, you're
Yeah.
okay.
No, keep going. Keep going.
Keep
Yes,
going.
sir.
Keep
now,
going.
folks, we are going to get ready to toss to our next break. And when you get back, we are going to have so much fun. We are going to be eating so many good foods. We're going to be having a ton of fun. The entire crew is ready to stop doing everything. I don't know who's going to manage the cameras.
I don't know.
Look,
No, we're gonna go director cam the whole time so
Director
everybody
Cam?
can eat.
So we are going to get ready to enjoy all of this wonderful food and hear a few more things about our crew who has been wonderful today. We will be back in just a moment. Please stay tuned. The best part is yet to come. We'll see you soon.
Hey, chat. Look, now it's me. Listen, everyone. First of all, Kitchen League is this Friday at the Crown at its usual time. Ellie is joined by guest judges Reach and Josh Elkin. The competitors are Point Crow, Will Neff, Abby Bagel, and Caroline Kwan. Usual time, 4 p.m. Pacific. Now, we're about to chow down. We have this epic feast of all of us here. You could probably see Lucas was back there trying to get some stuff out of the oven. I'm about to pull my pumpkins. There's a couple other things. Chaos is happening. It's a very good givings of ways. So thanks for joining us for this season, and we will be right back. See you in a bit.
Let's go! Finally ready, baby. Ready to go?
My awakening skill's ready. Taking damage.
So we got him. Let's do this.
Experience the peripheral.
You're inside what we call a peripheral, piloting that body as if it were your own.
A new form of time travel
It was real, Burton. It felt real.
from the creators of Westworld.
They're hiring folks to kill us.
It's real. It just hasn't happened yet.
The Peripheral. Connect to the future. Watch now, only on Prime Video.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you for watching the season finale of Mixed Plate. Okay? We are going full Thanksgiving style for the rest of this episode. Every crew member brought a dish to share. We are going to treat Andy and Gina to the best Thanksgiving meal they've ever had that they got paid to eat. So let's see what's going on. Let's check in with everybody here. All right, so what do we got? Oh, how did the mussels turn out?
They're still good. They keep really, once they're cooked, they keep really well. This sauce doesn't break as long as you keep it warm, and it's good. And I'm a bad dude because I was gonna reserve a couple for you, Zach.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. Man. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna get plenty full.
Yeah.
Find a spot on the table. Find a spot. Let's start filling this table up.
I was saying to Malika just now.
Some maduros, baby.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
And where'd you make that bread?
My home kitchen. No, I usually make, this is a sourdough loaf. I didn't have any starter, so I got this from a cool bakery near me, Black Forest Bakery.
Family holiday confession time. I saw a red Solo cup of what looked like goo to me, and I threw it away once, and I realized it was Lucas.
It was my starter, yeah. Yeah, that was my sourdough starter. No, that's fine. I haven't made a new starter in a while, so I just went and bought a loaf. Because I heard that we need some crunchy bread, so I was like, dude, we gotta go get
with
some
those
sourdough.
mussels. Gina, are you ready for us to treat you?
Oh my god, yes.
I told the audience we want to make sure that this is the best Thanksgiving meal you've ever been paid to eat.
It will be 100%. Hopefully, first, definitely, hopefully not my last. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at that swirl of chocolate.
Who made that? How dare you?
It's so good.
I think you picked it up at the bakery.
From the bakery down the street.
And then we've got Malika. You made pandan flavored white jasmine rice.
So me and Wes, the theme is Mixed Plate. He was like, I was gonna make rice with a bay leaf and onion, and I was like, what about an onion and pandan? So now it's like, it's just like,
It's gonna taste so good.
almost like coconutty,
Yeah,
right? But there's no coconut in
It's
there.
gonna be really good. All right, I'm gonna check in on.
Yeah, this behind. So we use the sugar is because it holds the. We had a rupture.
You had a rupture?
We had a rupture, yes.
Okay.
So we're fixing it on the spot.
True Thanksgiving
the
style.
sugar pumpkin.
Help.
This is the other thing: is the sugar pumpkins hold better. They're like a thicker boy.
They got a harder shell.
Yeah, they're a little thicker. So we're solving this.
Improvising.
We're improvising. We're solving this problem right now.
Well,
but it's looking good.
If you can handle it from here, I want
Oh,
Andy
got
to
you.
start eating some food.
Yes, go.
Yeah?
Andy, we
Yeah.
gotta feed you.
Yeah.
We gotta feed
It's
you.
gonna thicken up where you want it, so you'll be good.
We gotta feed you, Andy.
You gotta feed me? Oh,
yeah.
goodness.
You gotta go sit down
right.
and start making a plate.
I'm rolling
Okay.
in check. Get that exclamation mix plate in.
Exclamation mixed
Did we
plate.
even announce what we're giving away?
I did in chat.
Well, you want to tell him here?
Yeah.
Jack?
So we're doing the mortar and pestle. We're doing an herb growing kit, and then we're doing those curry pastes that Malika was talking about. So.
And the good brand coconut milk, says Malika.
Yep.
This is news to Jack.
We'll throw that on there.
Yep, sure. Okay, great.
Yep.
That made me feel so happy. That we
All
got,
right.
like,
It was warm and fuzzy.
Okay.
I like that.
All right. So here's how we're gonna do this. Okay. You're gonna have you're gonna sit down, and everybody else, you can start making plates. Everybody, we're on this camera the rest of the show. Make a plate.
Wait, you gotta wait for the camera.
Just be ready if
You gotta get the close up.
Andy might have some questions if he's eating your dish.
We can do this.
You gotta.
Limit one plantain per person.
Look at this bread slice. Come here, look at this.
Oh, we gotta get a bread slice on
bread
here.
slice.
I need the bread.
Look how beautiful.
My crunchy bread. Lucas, let me know how you like that, though.
I can't wait to try this.
I told him we were gonna feed him. He's still standing here working.
I ask anybody who's cooked with me, I can't not do something.
Okay, well now I'm telling you as your director, sit your ass down and eat.
Yes, Dad.
I gotta scoop some of this out.
Yeah, please.
Okay, so
Here, Lucas, maybe.
here's how we're gonna do this, Andy. Start making yourself a plate, and as you go, we're gonna do one at a time. And as you put something on your plate, we're gonna figure out who made it and start talking about it. Okay?
Really?
So what do you and Gina want to start with?
Gina,
Are we live?
we're live. We're still
We're
going.
live.
Yeah, this is,
We're
I mean,
live.
this is our bounty.
Hello.
Okay.
You're just going around.
I thought it was just
making a
pantomiming.
video.
Like,
Alrighty,
I didn't know if it was like during commercial breaks behind
oh
the
no,
scenes.
this is the show.
Hi everybody. We're gonna eat now.
Yes, indeed. What
All
would
right.
you like?
What do you want to start
Everything. I'm always a dessert first kind of gal, and so
Oh
I
my
want
gosh.
this one.
You're going with.
I want it, but I don't want the whole thing because there's not enough
Chocolate
for everyone.
croissants.
I want to start with a chocolate croissant.
Okay,
So we're starting with the croissant.
The chocolate croissants are actually a nod to our neighbors over at Sweet Lily's right down the road. I wanted to make sure some of our folks who are local got a little bit of love because they've been feeding us several times. I've been over there a few times. They've been very kind. So shout out to Sweet Lily's here in Burbank. And that is a Nutella croissant.
Oh my god.
Yes, indeed. It is a
Is that
Nutella
good?
croissant
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
with a little bit of nutmeg seasoning on the inside. It's quite nice. You like that? Yeah. Are you
I
happy?
haven't had Nutella in like 4 years.
Oh my goodness. All right. That makes me happy.
Oh,
Oh, goodness. Yeah?
that's so good.
Alrighty. So we've had our Nutella croissants, and you can continue as
Yeah,
long as you'd
no.
like to. I'm going to move right over to our mussels since Eddie is here.
All right, Eddie.
Yep.
Eddie, talk to me.
I want to talk only about this. This supremacy right here.
Well, I'm going to be
My
dipping into
God.
your mussels.
Yes.
Talk to me about these mussels.
I mean, listen, they're like I said, it's got a bit of an ancestor connection, but also just like, you know, when my first son was born, every Saturday we used to go to the Santa Monica Farmers Market and just get mussels, and it just was like a good routine for us. My wife's Italian, so I have the pancetta, and like, I don't know, man, it's just it's simple, clean, sustainable, like just simple food that I just love so much. And it's I wish I could make it during Thanksgiving, but nobody asked for it, so I can't justify doing it.
I'm asking for it, so if I'm a
yeah,
guest-
come over and yes, you will be my excuse to make this for Thanksgiving.
Yes, thank you very much for this
absolutely.
one. This is wonderful.
I need to get this in my mouth at a high rate
Now,
of speed.
since we're right here and we've got some liquids, if you notice, I like to have my bread soaking
want
up
soaking up.
all of it. Oh yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
that's yeah.
Yes.
The bread. The crunchiness of the bread specifically, like sourdough soaks up. This is great though too to do like a big spongy bread. Oh yeah. But yeah, the sauce is meant to be like
Just sopped
absorbed.
up.
Yeah, just sop that up.
Goodness, look
My,
at that.
my family's from the south, so like biscuits and gravy. Like this is like a much
Biscuit.
better version of it.
Now we're getting ready for the massaman curry because I have this. I'm gonna quickly show you guys. Check it out. Ready? This rice has had a little bit of onion, lemongrass, or
Pandan.
pandan.
It's gonna be a little sweet.
Pandan was a little sweeter side of the rice. We're gonna put that together right here. And what I like to do, I love mixing and matching. I'm just gonna bring that in from the bottom.
Look at that. All that bread, just yum.
Alrighty, and I'm gonna put that right in there in the center and make ourselves a little stew bit there, and then top it off and let that all come together.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Buddy.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be part plate one, but I'm a double plate kind of guy. I never just take one, right? Like
We double plating this?
Double plate.
plating, okay?
We got bowls for you.
Would you mind bringing that over?
I think they wanted the bread to soak up all our juice.
Oh yeah, that was my
So-
goal. Okay.
Yep.
Now check it out over here. Who made the jambalaya?
Dwayne,
restroom.
come here, come here.
Dwayne,
All right, watch out,
I'm
watch
gonna
out.
make some really quick and come
Wow.
over here. Hold on. Okay, Dwayne, you have been like a kind of like someone who's been hiding in the background. You've managed
Yeah.
to stay off camera this whole time. Talk to me about this jambalaya because you
Oh,
were
hey,
cooking this.
by the way, you're on camera today.
Hey, I'm on camera
You were
today.
cooking this outside, old school, in the garage downstairs. Is that right?
Yes, I was.
Yeah. So talk to me. Yeah, get close.
So this is my family recipe. You can make it with anything. You put anything in it as long as it's got rice, Creole seasoning, chicken stock, and whatever hell you want to put in it. And then
But
this
that's
is
the secret sauce.
This is the secret sauce. This is my family's recipe. I'm not giving this to anybody.
I love how you brought that to tell us we can't have it.
Because once you got it, if it doesn't have enough spice or seasoning, you can add a little bit of extra kick. Get yourself some Louisiana hot sauce.
Hit that. No, hit that. Hit that. Because this is delicious. Yeah.
Hit of that.
Oh,
There you go.
man. I'm gonna be getting it. I can eat that, right? I'm getting in there.
Yeah, you can eat
Okay.
that.
Oh yeah.
There's no dairy.
Perfect.
No dairy at all.
Gina.
I need some southern food in my mouth right now.
Hot sauce.
Okay.
I was just too busy getting whatever this dreamboat pillow is.
No, I've not figured that out yet. Wait. Okay, so you want me to figure out what the spices are? After putting all of that in my mouth.
You know he's not gonna say if you're right.
Yeah, he's been doing that all
lie.
day.
He's gonna lie.
I'll give it to you.
There's 11 spices. No, 7 spices in here.
Yeah.
One of them's paprika.
Yes.
Garlic powder.
Yes.
Onion powder.
Yes.
Cumin.
Nope.
You're annoying. Cayenne pepper.
Yep. 4.
How many is that?
3.
What?
4.
5. Is that it? Was it 5?
4.
There's no salt in here. But there's no kosher salt in here. It's iodized salt. Table salt.
It's definitely kosher salt.
Kosher? My kosher salt? Are you sure? I don't see my salt in here. All right. Seasoning though. I want to say it's rosemary, but it looks like fennel seed. But I can't get the rest of it, and I can't get it. Are you gonna tell me or not?
No, of course not. He doesn't have to do that.
Okay, he's gonna tell me off camera.
Okay.
Now,
All right.
Jack, don't try to hide. I saw you run.
Because you're right here.
Yes. So
because you're right here.
Now
let's just move down the line.
Yeah. So I was gonna ask because this is the most interesting section because this snuck in. I didn't see anybody make this. I didn't see anybody bring this in. Who's shadow cooking in this?
I know
kitchen?
who made that one.
Okay, so who made this one?
I don't see them.
Wait.
Joe.
You
gotta talk about the food.
Hold on. Joe, what do you do here?
I fill in the spots where we need to, and I also help with the remote call-ins. Yeah.
Joe, you are an unsung hero.
Oh, thank you.
Now, talk to me about what's going on here.
Oh, this is a Filipino dessert called toron.
Toron?
Yeah, it's like an egg roll, but with banana or plantain, jackfruit.
I'm getting the jackfruit.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like,
Check that out.
It's like a dessert egg roll.
Oh gosh, did you make these yourself?
No, I didn't.
Who made these?
I just got it from the store.
Could have owned that one. Let's see here.
There's always a couple people that are gonna take stuff out of the package and put it on the table. You gotta respect it.
Oh my god.
But you've probably never had this in your life, have you?
No.
It's so good.
How is
Oh my
it?
god.
So you have to have one.
Joe, can you tell us the importance of this dish to you personally?
Well, it's always something that we find in our family gatherings. We'll go out of our way to make sure that we have a lot of that, and then it's usually the first thing that goes when the family gathering happens. We have a big feast, and then the turon will slowly disappear before the meal is even finished. And it's something we go through.
Oh, it's coming in hot.
Woo! Whoa, Wes, careful! Don't burn yourself. Don't burn yourself.
We're throwing some.
We just want to throw in a little bit here, just to give it a little freshness here. So.
Hold on. Okay. Right here. Oh.
Because it goes with the.
It's perfect.
It goes with the maduros that are here. So this is.
Okay, hold on. I'm getting down.
Yo. Okay. Let's see what we
I need to
got.
make sure I can eat this.
Let's see.
Okay. Talk me through this one.
All right. So this is a Cuban picadillo. This is a traditional dish that has raisins. You have your Spanish olives, potatoes, ground beef, and you put it over rice. So we came together and made the rice together. But this time I saw that there was a lot of meat on the table. So I was like, let me make it with impossible meat. So this
You
is
made this
all
vegan.
Impossible.
Holy
This is completely
cow.
vegan. Wow. Which is very rare for Cuban people because we love we love our pork, we love our meat, but this is a little more modern take on what.
Well, let's dig in.
Yes.
Do you recommend getting a
put
bite?
it over rice? Yes.
Do you recommend getting a bite with the?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you fill the rice. I want you to take this bite with us because you've been holding back.
Yeah.
You're our photographer. Is that correct?
Photographer, camera operator.
Now, you have been with us the entire time. You've been taking some amazing photos so far. What's been your favorite episode?
Honestly, I gotta say, all of them have been because I get to eat, right? But I think this episode is special because it's I get to really kind of dig in with everyone at the same time. So I'm a big community guy and I'm a big family style eater. So whenever I can cook for someone, that's actually the way I show my love too. Is I love to host, so I love to bring out everyone together. So I host a Cuban Thanksgiving every year, which it's all just Cuban people in the entertainment. and we all bring our own dishes, and so we get to share in the same culture together. But so this is an extension
beautiful
of
for
it,
you.
you know. So that's great.
What's your address?
Can we dox you, bro?
Yeah, dox me, baby.
All right, would you mind serving this?
Yes,
Honestly,
sir.
I would love
Yes,
to see
sir.
your.
Yeah, so let's
Because I
get-
fed you off camera before.
Yeah, so let's make sure we get a little. Let's make sure we get a little potatoes. We get, you know, get a little bit of those raisins that giving you a little pop of sweetness there.
Okay.
And so you could start with that.
Now-
And let's get a maduro in there.
Yeah,
too.
go ahead. Go ahead.
So,
Yeah, we're family here.
yeah.
All right, now same time, same bite. You know.
All right, yeah, let's do it.
All right, so I'm gonna cut that up.
Okay, I'm gonna get a little bit of
Okay.
this. So get your sweetness. Make sure you get a little raisin too, because
Yeah,
the
I got some
raisin,
right here.
The raisins are sometimes controversial. Some people don't like them. I love them because it kind of takes the salty and the sweet together.
Ready?
All right.
Cheers. Okay.
It's hard to believe that that's impossible meat.
Seriously, that's completely undetectable.
Is it
But this is
impossible?
delicious. This is just delicious. This is just up my alley.
My mom's recipe throughout the years. You know.
Let's move everything over to this side
Yeah.
for lighting.
Oh goodness, yeah. Yeah, I'm a very dark person, so.
Just getting a backlit dramatic.
But yeah, this is only the second time I've done it with Impossible.
Oh my god.
It's,
This is okay.
Is it
check that.
incredible?
Go for it. You gotta check that out.
Yeah. Oh.
Spanish
told me
olives
there
are
was
the best.
green.
Make sure you get enough of that meat there.
Oh yeah. No.
This is when I lose my plate to Gina.
Yeah, they're mine now. Oh my gosh, that's so good.
Isn't that interesting? Oh my goodness. Okay.
I could eat that every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
That's what's up.
All right, Andy, we got some hot tots.
Oh, we got. There you are. Okay, you run 3 times from the camera. You absolutely run.
This is
So,
character assassination,
Jack,
and I won't stand for
now I have to ask you to serve me some hot tots and talk to me about.
It's not hot tots.
I know.
Those are hot
Zach
toddies?
called it
Those
hot
some hot
tots.
toddies?
Talk to me about this
It's
dish.
tater tot hot dish.
What makes it a tater tot hot dish?
So a hot dish is what Minnesotans call anything that's baked in a casserole.
Okay.
But it can also not be baked in a casserole. It is. The cheese is right on there.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay.
And then, so what we have is ground beef, onion. I can't talk today. Cream of mushroom, cream of chicken soup, some milk, and then green beans, peas, and carrots, all topped with tater tots and some cheddar cheese on top.
This is smoking hot.
We just throw it in the broiler.
Okay. No BS, that's delicious.
Yeah.
That was
There's
well
a reason
done.
it is the classic potluck food. Any church function in Minnesota, you're gonna find a tater tot hot dish.
Anyone from Minnesota, let me know. I got no chat, but let me know if you get the chance. Because honestly, I'm very shocked at how good. Sorry, so the problem with this dish is you just keep on eating it and eating it because the
I
tater
don't know how
tot.
you're hosting. I'm like, okay, bye. I'm going to be over here right now.
How you doing, Gina?
I'm so happy.
Gina?
Honestly, I've won today.
Look how much food Gina has.
These are all mine.
we got a 4-plate.
I'm a 4-plate kind of gal, and I'm so happy, and I'm eating through all my food. But
I thought you were about to say pain.
no,
the
I'm
way you
so
paused,
not
I felt
in pain. I'm
eating
so-
through the pain.
I'm so happy right now. Like,
Let's try this.
you want to do it? You gotta do it.
One more time.
Okay.
Okay.
Have you got it?
This is the pumpkin that survived. The other one kind of got a little didn't make it.
Okay.
But get in there. Get your
scrape?
soup, but also
Yeah.
get like a chunk of the side of the pumpkin.
Oh,
Because
wow.
that's what
That
you
is-
want. You want that pumpkin.
Whoa.
That's your yeah.
It's just coming right off.
And then
Yeah, and then just like put it in your little bowl. Put it in your
Wow.
You're not a bowl. Yeah.
A little mouthful.
So I can see why you wouldn't want to share this with anybody
No, no,
because
hell no.
like this is just your pumpkin. This is
Yeah.
a whole day kind of dish.
I mean, yeah. Get
All
more
right,
of that
yeah.
pumpkin in there. Just
Yeah?
Get in there. Get in there.
Oh,
get in there.
there it is.
Hell yeah. There you
There it
go.
is.
There you go.
How's
There
that?
you go.
Good?
There you go. Yeah,
Okay.
that looks good.
All right,
You wanna
now-
see-
Yeah. Oh,
Man, this ice is
I was trying to.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Please, no, fight over me. Give me more food.
Here, this is for you. This
Oh,
is
that's for
yeah.
me.
I'm serving.
Oh, that's very sweet of you.
I figured I'm a bit of
trying
a.
to feed me.
Yes, because you work so hard. Okay, there we go.
Oh yeah. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna get all up in this. Scrape the pumpkin
Yeah, you want-
into.
you want
So I
that
think this is
pumpkin.
the
That's your
last
start.
the last homemade dish.
Mm-hmm. And then we also have,
Jose wants some local ice cream.
yes indeed.
And then we're gonna be finishing off this amazing meal with 5 pints of salt and straw ice cream.
Woo!
And you get an ice cream. And you get an ice cream.
Woo!
Dude,
I am Team Jenny's ice cream. Sorry, no, I'm just kidding.
You and me, you and me.
Yeah.
Roasted peach and sage cornbread stuffing.
What?
It was incredible. Like, that was so good.
What are the actually? Let's go through the flavors, Lucas. What else do we got here?
Roasted peach and sage cornbread stuffing, caramelized turkey and cranberry sauce.
What?
Freckled mint chocolate chip.
That's vegan.
Oh, that one's vegan, yeah.
That sounds like a dare.
Mom's mango pie and pumpkin and gingerbread snap pie, also vegan.
What?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Woo! Y'all, this is a feast. This is an absolute feast. Everybody should be so proud. How you doing, Gina?
Like every ounce of me is like, never speak to me in my meal again. I'm so happy. Everything tastes so good.
You know, we could like close this out now, but I feel like we should talk about like what's coming up, right?
Yeah. Like I put a fresh.
This is really unfair to Gina because it
Hold
feels
on,
like
hold on.
we're gonna keep on feeding. You know what? I'm gonna eat.
Angle.
I'm gonna eat, and
Okay.
I'm gonna shut up for a second.
Yeah. I am. In chat, I'm having an intimate moment. I'm having a full spiritual moment.
We're on this camera, right?
So yeah, I got to take it very easy today, and all of these wonderful people invited me to their home and to their set, and they cooked me delicious meals. I think this is a beautiful. I'm so happy for you. Congratulations on your season finale, everyone.
I couldn't
This
be
is so
happier.
great.
Thank you for making this experience so wonderful. Thank you to the crew and everyone that's been here. I know we've said it 1,000 times, but being able to share your story through food is what we're all about. And being able to do so in a community of people who thrive and seeing each other succeed is undeniably one of the greatest feelings I've ever experienced. And we have that here every single Tuesday.
That's true.
To have an entire season of so many good moments like this, I can't get enough of it. I'm just so ecstatic. This is the most amount of food we've ever had to share.
Oh,
and
yeah.
You really picked the best episode.
I really did. Speaking of, if you guys don't know who I am, I also have a show right here on the Crown Channel, and it's in this time slot, and you're sending me off to start my new season. Season 2 is coming back.
I'm moving next to you now.
Please do, come here. Season 2 of Good at Stuff, I do a crafting show where, like you, I love sharing stories and meeting new people and getting to know about their lives. We just do it while also making a little craft together and hopefully not burning ourselves.
Yes,
just
I think
like here.
I think your show is such a good example of just showing the power of people's creativity, right? Like you just bring that out of folks every single time.
Seeing everyone's levels and their comfortability, and then by the end of the time, like almost every single time we had a guest that was like, I've never crafted before, I don't really know how to craft. I was like, don't worry, we'll take you through it, it's gonna be easy. By the end, when we transitioned away, and the cameras were off, they kept crafting at the table.
Really?
They kept finishing their thing or doing the next thing or continuing to add more, and that was my favorite thing because it was like they had fun. Like the cameras are off and they're over crafting by themselves, and it's like that's the best. Just like when you ask, like, do you make the food at home? Like, did you go and eat this thing? It's like when you know that like a little bit of that creativity, it followed them is so rewarding. And yeah, our show comes back on November 29th, which is very soon.
Yes.
And it's gonna be a really special episode. We're having a 4-hour-long charity stream. So it's gonna be really exciting. It's for a really good cause. And also, I'm going to announce it. Haha, you can't stop me. Our very first guest is gonna be Matt Mercer.
Oh, you get Matt?
I do.
Matt. Forget Gina. Let me come cook for you. Let me come cook for you. Like, I'll do a tasting menu. I'm not busy.
Can I cook?
What?
Just come on our first episode with me and Matt. Cook us food while we craft.
If we're cooking with Matt Mercer, I'm bringing the A game. The A game. Yeah, that is pretty sick.
Good. How are we gonna do this?
I guess I'll cook and you'll supervise.
Perfect.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been an absolute joy. I cannot I can't even get over this. Like,
Come here,
I'm not somebody who
man.
cries. I'm not really an emotional person, but
Recipes on YouTube. Follow us on YouTube for the recipe videos.
yes. Okay. So a lot of folks have been asking about this. Follow us on YouTube. The recipe videos are coming. I will also be doing my very best to explain some of the dishes over again if you'd like to. Some folks have asked me to do private cooking lessons in my Discord, which is a new one. I mean, that's kind of VIP, but I like that. But
You're
yes,
VIP.
please follow our YouTube. Is youtube.com/crown. Is that correct? Yes, we'll drop the links in there.
YouTube Crown Channel.
YouTube Crown Channel. Crown Channel. Go follow those folks. All the recipes will be in there. We have so many things to get through. How many dishes have we made?
A lot.
Oh my God.
11 times 3.
11 times
At
3.
least 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah,
5, 6
and that's not
plates
counting
worth.
all the dishes we had to scrap because of one reason or another. There's so many like
There's
behind the
extras,
scene things.
yeah. Oh,
no.
And yeah, there's some chefs out there who are going to see some amazing items. So folks, it's been just so wonderful. I'm very grateful to have been part of this experience. We cannot wait to show you more in the future. And honestly, I am just over the moon on everything we've done. And you have been a fantastic final guest.
Thank you.
What a season finale.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Give love to everyone in chat.
Yo, all right. I gotta say it, everybody. That's a wrap on season 1 of Mixed Plate. Woo!